Hello, hello, hello. Hello and howdy. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in to A Piece of My Opinion. How's everybody doing this Friday evening? How's everybody doing this Friday evening? Welcome in, Pomo Tribe. Mm-mm. All right, let's see here. Let's get it rocking and rolling around here. Let's talk about the foolery and the shenanigans. We got two people we're gonna look at tonight. Look at you, Steve, trying to be a teacher's pet. Hey, Michelle. I'm Sharon, Lee, Melody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Long hair don't care. Mimi. Welcome in. And Steve was first. So everybody give him a hand clap. Mm-hmm. Oh, now you can get motivated. Yep. Just do some painting and listen in the background. Yeah, we're going to do two today. We're going to hop over here to Chelsea Janae. We're going to do Nika. All right. Now, y'all if I can get it out. I need y'all to drop down in the chat and let me know which one you want to do first. Which one do y'all want to go to first, Nika or Chelsea? Now, either one of them are exciting. So if you know, you know. But those are two we're going to get into today. Yeah. And if you already know, Betty Joe over there live. As I told you guys the other day, it wouldn't be long because she can't stay away. You know what I'm saying? That's just not how she rock and roll. She got to come. Now, of course, she keeps turning the screen off and muting and all that. What's the point of it all, girl? Like, you trying to act so secretive. Who cares? You know, she's just, oh my God, she's just annoying and horrible. All right, so I got more. I have three Nikas, one Chelsea. All right. Let's see. Hey, Sharonda. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Those of you getting ready to go into the weekend. Some of you may already started your long weekend. All right. So you want to do Chelsea first then? All right. But then we got more Nikas coming up. Hey, Renee. Mm-hmm. We have more Nikas coming up. I was waiting to see what you was gonna say, long hair. Yeah, because Chelsea, those of you that's not familiar, I brought her over here. I've put out about 3 videos on her, but I decided today just to put her on the live. So I can just say a few things and we can get on past her because her video isn't long, which Nika's videos aren't long either. But Nika went live today. But I just have a couple of things I need to say about Nika over there. Okay. So we're gonna look at some shorts. We're gonna go over to her Facebook and we're gonna look at the live, not the whole live. Just how I do it. I hop around. So that's how we're gonna do this, okay? I don't know who. I didn't tell him he was no hall monitor. I told him he need to be in the classroom because he need to be paying attention. I don't know who told him he hall monitor. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's go then and hop on over here to Chelsea real quick, and then we'll yeah. Yeah. She back over there. And I know part of the reason she came like her she can't stay away. And the second part reason she came because her favorite reactor did a skit on her today. So all she got to do, her favorite reactor has to do is a skit or come out here and talk about her, and she drags her out of the bushes every time. Every single time it works. Every single time. She is so predictable. She's predictable because we already know she can't stay away from live, and we know she on her looking. I told you that the other day. She on her peeping and creeping. But then when her favorite reactor come out here and say something or do something, now all of a sudden you going live. So predictable. It's ridiculous. Hey, Danny. Yes, so predictable. Yeah. So that's that on that. That's so yeah. The little bit I saw, like I stated, she keeps going behind the screen and muting it, and oh, that girl, whatever. Ain't nobody miss you, but the group home attendees over there. They all up in her chat, of course, boosting her head up. So that's how that goes. But all righty. So if you're just coming in the building, we're going to go ahead and get into Chelsea because most people say they want to do Nika first, but some people want to go ahead and save Nika for last to go and get the cursing out get revved up for it. So yeah, like we normally do it, we start out kind of light and then we go down in the gutter. That is how we typically do it anyway. So yeah. Melanie, y'all better not be listening to Steve. I did not say he was hall monitor. Don't be listening to Steve. He gonna get y'all in trouble. Yeah, so we normally do that. We normally do getting the gutter last. So yeah, let's keep it that way. Let's keep it that way. Yeah. Hey, Brianna. So let's get into it. And go ahead and like us so we can get out here in this algorithm because I don't think people get notifications. So that is becoming a problem. YouTube always go through something at some point in time when they messing up over here on the YouTube streets. And I don't think notifications are going out. So please hit that like button so we can get the engagement going on. That would be greatly appreciated. You would hit the like button for me. If you're in the bushes, if you can hit the like button, I would appreciate it. Hey, Nearly. I'm good. How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, Sean. All right. So, she called this dating, fun nights out, Amazon Prime Day, stop comparing, chatting, and more. Now, again, she has started putting out more vlogs. She had really stopped for a while. And if you listen to the videos I put out about her, and reason I'm doing her now because I've always had thoughts about her, like anybody else I react on, but I just, never brought her over here, and I decided I'm gonna bring her over here because, yeah, I've been watching her for a minute back, probably almost 2 years or so. And of course, like I just stated, I've always had different thoughts about her, and I've seen her through other reactors. I've seen other reaction channels on her, reaction channels that really just do reactions on her. And yeah, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say what I need to say on my own channel about her. To me, she's fake. I've always thought that. I think she has a persona. That's not persona she had when she was growing up. I think she may can also be a mean girl. Right now, I'm starting to think she's acting like a pick me, almost like she's centering this man that she's with. And I'm gonna, as she talks in this one, I'm gonna explain what I mean by that. And I want to make it clear, I'm not saying that she don't need to be in a relationship. I'm not one of the people thinking, she need to stay with Dion forever if she wasn't happy or if he wasn't happy, because she never really told why they broke up. So everybody's just making speculation. So, maybe he wasn't happy, she wasn't happy, or both of them was unhappy. They had been together for a long time and they were young, and everybody grows up, brain, what you like changes, all the things, right? But like I said in the last video I just did on her, I think reality has hit her living in this apartment, because he was taking on a lot of financials that I don't think a lot of people realized. Because now, if you notice, those of you that watch her through reactors, she's not traveling like she used to. When she was with Dion, it was almost like she was on 2 or 3 trips a month, international trips. Right? She was shopping all the time, buying expensive crap she didn't need. And again, I mentioned all this in videos, so if some of you may have not seen it, so I'm just kind of recapping. She'll go out here. I'm just going to throw out some examples. Go buy Louis purse, $1,000 Louis purse, and the next time she's shopping, $500 sweater, and then going over here buying $400 shoes, sneakers, just doing it just to be doing it. And I always thought it was frivolous. It's like you're just trying to keep up with the internet girls, right? And it was crazy to me. I didn't see the point in it. And again, I'll always keep saying I'm not pocket watching. People can do what they want to do with their money. But when something is frivolous, it's just frivolous to me. Like, I just don't even, like, if you ain't got other things lined up and you doing that, to me, I just be shaking my head. If you got all your other affairs lined up and you got making that kind of money, do you? Like, hey, you got all your affairs lined up, all your big financials lined up. Hey, do you? Okay. But I don't see her in that way. Like that's what the deal is with her, because she doesn't ever talk about financial literacy. So she's young, don't have any kids. It just seems like she should be moving a little bit different, right? I mean, she's not real young. She's in her early 30s, but that's still relatively young to get things together. She don't talk about, reason I'm saying she's centering men, or even this man, because she doesn't talk about her. And she gonna kind of address it in this video. So I'm kind of jumping ahead, but I'm just kind of giving a precursor here. She doesn't talk about what Chelsea wants to do with her life as a young woman. School, or she don't work, of course. She make her money through social media. And that's why I feel like she has cut down and not being extravagant like she was before, because the money's not coming in like it was. And since now she's on her own, living on her own, she has to pay all the bills. So that's the reality of that as well. And she hasn't never talked about it. This is just my assumptions from watching her. Okay. So that's just kind of, the deal with her. And let's go ahead and get into it. If you're coming in, this is with Chelsea Janae. We're going to get into her. If anybody's coming in I did not speak to, hello, happy Friday. Hey, Matic. I haven't seen you in a minute. Where you been? Hey, Black on Purpose. Yeah, Dion's a little weird. I think he really wasn't comfortable with the camera. Yeah, and remember, they had been together so long. He didn't want to be in that camera. Because he used to be in the camera when I would see old video clips of them. Yeah, he was in the camera a lot. But I just think over time, he just wasn't interested. Over time, I just think he really wasn't interested in being on the camera like that. And also question the fact of friends, like, she don't go out. She used to go out all the time with her friends. Now she's just with this guy. Yeah, she acts like, and I think that spoiled brat thing is fake. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. She acts fake to me. I think that I think, again, I'm just saying, I think, as always, just my opinion. She attempts to take on the internet girlies persona. You know what I'm saying? And that's not her. Because even, let's put this out here real quick. I don't know if you remember Sharon, because it seemed like you may have watched her. Whenever she would go back to Jacksonville with Dion, Dion would go stay where he stayed. She would go stay where her people. You know, it wasn't like she was close to his family or something. Just something seemed off about that too. You know, so yeah, I don't know. That's why I just used the word phony with her. And yeah, so let's go. Yeah, she don't have any kids, so I just think she should be moving a little in a different way. But you know,
I could not wait to come upstairs to tell y'all what just happened. I'm downstairs walking Sebastian. I'm just thinking about things in my head. I'm walking him, pick his poop up, come back upstairs. Before I can get back upstairs, this man screams from across. He's like, "Smile, baby. It's okay. Life gets better, I swear." I look at him. I'm like, what is he talking about? Apparently, I'm walking around with the worst case of resting bitch face. Now, mind y'all, I'm actually inside. I'm so happy. I have a date today that I'm very excited about. We are going to the Universal Soul Circus. I grew up going to the Universal Soul Circus, and I am just ecstatic. I told him, I want to go to the Universal Soul Circus, and I thought we would have been gone, and I was like, how, if you talking to somebody and you tell them you want something, and you kind of see it hasn't happened, I'm not about to keep bringing it up. I told you one time, I probably told him 2 times, I'm not about to keep bringing it up to you, telling you that this is what I want, this is what I want, this is what I want. You either gonna do it or you ain't. So one day he was just like, I got the tickets to go to the circus. And I was like, well, look at you, because I thought we weren't going. I thought we weren't going anymore. And he got good tickets, y'all. He got the ring tickets right in the front. I was so excited. And then after that, we're going to dinner. And one thing about...
And I think that depression comes from not doing anything. And I always constantly say this, because I know there's cheerleaders and hoorah people out here for the social media life and the social media, as people's careers, but that doesn't work for everybody. Because as a human being, you got to be moving that brain. You got to be doing something, or you're going to fall into a depression because you wake up every day and you're not doing nothing. That cannot be the life for everybody. To me, it seems like with this content creative stuff, everybody's trying to make one thing fit all, and it don't fit everybody. Everybody's not meant to just wake up every day and do nothing. And then inconsistencies. Are you going to keep working out? Because at least that can be something to keep her brain flowing, and that's why I say, what's the plan, Chelsea? You plan on going to school? What do you plan on doing? Like, as a 31-year-old young woman, no kids, which is good. What's the plan? It's only so much of this you can do where you're waking up every day, opening up boxes, showing us a skin routine, going shopping. After that's said and done, what do we got? That's why she wasn't making videos for a while. Because she was like, I really don't be doing anything. But I think in her doing that, she realized she was, her money probably was dropping. or she wasn't putting out any content. She hasn't even really been doing any sponsorships either. So, yeah, that's just my theory on that, right? Yeah.
Us, we haven't been to dinner a lot. Like, we've been out to eat, but we really haven't been to dinner a lot because we do a lot of casual stuff. He has like a pretty hectic work schedule, so it's not a lot of times where I'm able to like dress up, get cute, and we go to dinner. So I'm getting a 2-for-1 today. So I'm excited. I'm downstairs. I'm just like, I was thinking in my head, like, what am I going to wear? Because the circus is pretty casual. And then obviously dinner, I want to dress up. I want to look cute.
So let me ask this question, Sharon, because I asked this in my last video I put out about her. Is her and Gina still friends? Okay, because that's what I'm saying. Now, she did put out a video after this where she went out with somebody. I haven't watched it yet, but it seems like it's this one girl. But in the past, she was always meeting up with some different girls, traveling with different people. I mean, she did some solo traveling too, or she did some traveling with Dion and all of this. So she had different people, or again, she would do solo, but none of that's happening now. And is she still friends with Gina? And that mess with Gina, her marriage, to me, that's a whole nother conversation too.
For my boo. So I was like, what am I going to wear? Which we might stop by the mall. I'm dressed. We're about to go to Soul Cycle. I just wanted to tell y'all that, like, apparently I'll be walking around here looking like I'm mad at the world, and I'm actually happy. Like, I'm in a great mood today.
Right.
Great mood. But yeah, I think we're going to stop by the mall after we leave Soul Cycle because it's right there. And I want to see if I can find something because I don't really have nothing. I did place a Fashion Nova order for Chicago. So if that was to possibly come today, I would have just worn something out of that. But I don't think it's coming, which is messed up because Fashion Nova loves to do this thing where they're like, oh, free 1-day shipping.
And this is the thing I'm saying about the friends too. Again, those of you that been watching her, remember the two gay guys? I don't remember their names, so I'm just identifying them as gay guys. And I think they may have broke up. I'm not sure, but they real big on social media. Again, I don't remember their names, but she went to visit them one time, and she used to be on FaceTime with them a lot. What happened to that? Now, the marriage thing, now she started talking about the marriage thing before Gina got married. She had did a vlog one time talking about she's looking on social media and everybody's getting engaged, everybody's getting married. This before she revealed that she had a friend. Okay. And so, yeah, now that Gina has gotten married, yeah, she probably is thinking the same thing instead of thinking about her own damn life and what she need to be doing.
It don't ever come in one day. You know what I mean? So whatever. I'm gonna check the tracker to see what that's looking like. It's 11:09
okay,
right now. I'm
Kino.
about to go downstairs
go.
again because I purchased some stuff for Amazon Prime Day. Well, during Amazon Prime Day, I got like some press-ons. I just got some regular stuff. I got some press-ons. I got a top coat because y'all told me I needed a top coat. I got a little UV lamp. I got some of my favorite plugins because they were on sale. Just some regular stuff. I'll show y'all, but let me go get that package. I need to fill up my water bottle. I'm actually really hungry. And we raw dogging this workout. No energy drink at all because after that, on my way back home, I want to get my favorite coffee. I want to get my favorite coffee. Today is just going to be a good day. I'm going to do all my favorite things. I'm seeing my favorite man, and we're going on a date. Like, I'm so excited. I get to do my makeup, take my time. Oh, it's going to be a good day. All right. Hopefully this is everything. I don't know. Oh, I wonder. Okay. All
right. True crime. Who you talking about? Is whose husband a foreigner? Gina went to New York twice and didn't link up with Fritz and Keno. She said something's going on with their schedule. They live in New York. Oh, okay. But I'm talking about Chelsea. Chelsea used to FaceTime. Was it Fritz and Keno? She used to FaceTime these two guys, and she no, they unless they moved to New York. I think they wouldn't. Well, maybe they were in New York. I don't know where they were at, but they didn't live in Atlanta. But she used to FaceTime them, and she actually went to visit them one time. And I haven't heard her talking about them again. Oh, okay, yeah, true crime. She's not married. Yeah, oh, someone told you. Yeah, she's not married. Yeah. She's not married. Yeah, Gina's a whole different another conversation too, child. Cause all that she got going on, she another fake one to me, and all them surgeries and stuff. I cannot with her. But yeah. Oh, you talking about a quality lapel? Yeah, Mike. Yeah, she don't have one of those. Right, Michelle. Especially with this one, especially when she was with Dion, she was so hardcore against marriage. Wasn't nothing, marriage wasn't on the table and all this and that. So it still don't need to be on the table because she need to be working on herself. Seriously. Okay, they live in New York and have been to visit Gina last two times she went out there. Okay. But I'm still trying to figure out the two guys that was with Chelsea. Like I said, she would always be on FaceTime with them, all of that. And I haven't seen any of that.
Y'all already know I got the big one because it's on sale for Amazon Prime Day. This is usually close to like $50. I think I got it for like $35. If you don't know, these are the best iron pills in the world. If you have low iron, low hemoglobin, whatever, these are the best iron pills. This is probably my plug-in, which I'm about to plug in.
Yeah, she bought a body. All of them did over there in their little clique, and they all look a mess. All of them look a mess to me. All of them. The whole little crew over there with Gina and her friend Jade. What's her name? Yeah, she look a mess too. But they ain't even been hanging out lately. Because would not be a vlog. I'm just gonna sidetrack a little bit, guys. So we're gonna come back to this one, talking about Gina. There wasn't a vlog that Gina didn't mention Jay Korean. There was not a vlog that she didn't mention her as she just got off the phone with her. They get ready to go meet for lunch. They go meet at an event. She always mentioned her. Ever since she got married, she hasn't mentioned her name one time. One time. And I know she put out that video talking about, she didn't know and this tried to pretty it up. But I don't think, I think something muddy in the water with that too. Rightfully so. Because you said that's your bestie. Y'all been best friends since this time. You should have been able to tell your best friend that you was married. And knowing that she wasn't going to tell anybody. So rightfully so, she should feel some kind of way. Yeah. And I feel like if you didn't tell her because you already knew some fugazi with their little marriage. But yeah, we'll press forward. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. These are the plugins. I got a 10-pack. These are the Fresh Waters by Airwick. I love the Fresh Waters. They smell so good. I needed a new USB-C piece for my laptop. It's just a top coat that I got for my nails. I put everything in here but the nails. Got this big pack of nail files. Girl, where's the nails? If they were in a...
And this is what I mean about just opening packages. This at some points gets very boring. So, what is the next level for your channel? And this again could be said for a lot of these content creators that's in this same lane as her. At what point are we going to elevate? Because this here gets boring. I mean, all of us get packages from Amazon with some, you know, air freshener or whatever, and the vitamins in it. Like, what's so entertaining about that? Right. Yeah, Sharon, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I say I feel something muddy in the water about that, which rightfully so. Jay rightfully, I don't know if she come out doing that video for, but she rightfully, could feel some kind of way, in my opinion. Because the way y'all hung around with each other and you couldn't, and you up in her face and you didn't tell her you married. Come on now. Come on. That's not cool. That's not.
A separate package. I'm gonna be so annoyed.
Thank you, Michelle.
Okay, it say the nails arrive tomorrow, so everything came but the nails. So we got the top coat. Got a big pack of nail files. Cause we about to get into this because I seen the potential with these, but this is just a starter. I'm gonna get real good. I'm gonna get real good.
And I always say no matter, whatever, we're going to say these quote unquote content creators. You don't have to tell every bit of your life, those that do this kind of content. So I'm saying for me, I'm not expecting you to tell me every single thing in your life. But when you start being too secretive, I get threw off about you. Now, like I said it before with her, she would go get her hair done from this one guy that would do her hair. She hasn't been back to him. She'd go get her nails done all the time. Look, now she going over here to press-ons. Like I already talked about the shopping. Hey, if everything is getting expensive for everybody. So don't get me wrong with that. But as a content creator with all these followers, and you have some loyal subscribers, that's what you should be talking about. Hey, finances are tight. I'm getting ready to start doing this, and that. Instead of just trying to be so secretive. Same way when she lost all this weight. She never came out and told how she lost that weight. It's just like, so I don't know. That's why for me, I watch these women, but I don't be invested in them like that. Because I sit and really watch how they move, and it's not impressive to me. It's not.
I looked at all the reviews on this little UV lamp, and a lot of people saying that this was really good, and it was only $10. So I got a little gel UV.
Yes, exactly.
How this thing work? It's probably dead. I'm gonna charge it, but that's everything I got from Amazon right now. Some more stuff comes tomorrow, but to plug these plugins up, fix me some ice water, and we're gonna get ready to head out to go to Soul Cycle. And for whoever, somebody had commented and was like, you need to try Jadarius' class. That's who I'm going to today, y'all. He is doing, let me tell y'all this class. I know I'm about to be turned up, and I need that because, like I said, I don't even got no energy drink, so it's just going to be straight me. Let me tell y'all the class. I'm so excited. Listen to this. NBA Youngboy versus Drake versus Lil Baby. Are you kidding me? I'm about to be turned up. So yeah, that's at 12. It's 11:21 right now. I'm gonna plug these plugins up and we're gonna head out. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am so tired. That class whooped my ass. I don't know if that man, Jadarius, I think that's his name, I don't know if he will ever see me again. First of all, let's start from the beginning. The fire alarm went off twice, so we had to come outside. That's nobody's fault. But it was just like a little bit inconvenient. That man was acting like he was training us for some type of, oh my God. He was training us for war. That is inhumane. I am tired. And usually I'm always on the aligning, but I told y'all today I wanted to raw dog it so that I can have my very strong triple espresso coffee. Oh my God, like I'm so tired. The mall is right there. I'm gonna have to drive over there. I got the hiccups. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to drive to the mall. I'm tired as fuck. For real. Oh, I am tired. I feel like time has been moving so fast. It's 4:04.
That class wore her big butt out. And she told me she's not gonna go back. That's the problem. You need to go back. That's what you needed. Talking about you need to go back. And since she's another one, don't make a bed. And Chelsea's not a very clean young lady. She's not. You know what I'm saying? Even when she's in that old apartment with Dion, the mess that would be accumulated like in the kitchen and all of that was ridiculous for just to be two people in there. The way the refrigerator would look, for just two people, it's like she always had a lot of clutter, a lot of this, a lot of that going on. And so, yeah, he might got tired of that too. You never know. Yep.
4:04. I just got out the shower. When I got home, I did need to take a minute to just collect my thoughts because I was so tired, y'all. That class whooped my ass. Tell me why I lost my earring. I've been calling them. Let me call right now. I haven't had anybody pick up, so I may just have to pop up because that was my Louis Vuitton earring. Like, I was working so hard, it fell out of my ear. It had to. It's insane. They're not answering. I really wanted to wash my leave out. I don't know if I'll get around to that. I just need to hurry up and do my makeup and cool down. Oh, my goodness. I wish it wasn't so dark, but as you guys can see, I'm doing my makeup. I told myself, like, when I start dating again intentionally, I really want to just like take date nights seriously. I want to be excited about going on dates and just be excited about dating, you know, especially when I'm dating somebody that I could see a future with potentially. So with that being said, I feel like in my last relationship, things just became super just normal. I wouldn't really get dressed up if we were going on a date or, you know, take my time and be excited and doing my makeup because it just became so normal. And I think partially that's because we live together. I don't know. I really don't know, but
no, that's not why. It's because you decided not to put this. Y'all, it could be both of y'all. Y'all both decided not to put any effort into it at some point. Because it doesn't matter. Like this same thing, relationship you in now, it can turn out to be the same way if you're not putting something into it. and you already some potentially be with. It's like that's what I'm saying with her. This is what she talks about. Not about your own life. She don't talk about what she plan on doing with her own life. All she talking about is a man, being with a man and a dating and this and this and that. And you don't have nothing together in your life if we're being honest about it. She has nothing going on. The counter would be glittered up. One day she did 2 interviews and everyone complained about it. I left a comment and somebody was going off me because I said it's only 10 minutes. Yeah, you always gonna have people and these different people's things is gonna windmill for them. No, Melanie, she's not. It's just she's very phony and she's another misguided young lady, in my opinion. Hey, S.C. Johnson, 80%. That's not focused on herself. Like this social media thing got a lot of people living in fantasy worlds and the foolery of it all. They not focusing on reality and focusing on the future. Yeah, that's the problem with her, in my opinion, is she don't talk about, and she's another inconsistent one. Like one minute she's going to be going to church, getting into the Bible, and then we don't hear nothing else about it. She's another one of those. So I'm even saying with this working out thing, we're going to see how long it actually lasts. Yeah, because she's done this before. So we're going to see how long it lasts this time.
I know that moving forward, I want to be excited about, date night. I want to do my makeup. I want to do my hair. I just want to feel good and happy and, the vibes. So we've both been talking about how excited we are to see each other and to go on this date tonight. And I just want to look so cute, and smell so good, and y'all know, just give the vibes. So taking my time, doing my makeup. It's 4:36. I'm gonna be done with my makeup by 5 if I stop talking to y'all. Gotta stop talking to y'all. I don't know what time it is. Also, I went to the mall, didn't find anything. So I just wore something I had in my house, something simple, something that I knew I would feel confident in, which is my Skims top. This was the best money I ever spent. It was like,
I don't know if she said it yet, guys, but she's going to the circus. So look what she's wearing going to the circus. They're going to the Universal Soul Circus. And she's gonna mention it later, I do believe, and she put some clips in here. But I just want to mention that. Now, to me, Chelsea doesn't know how to dress. Okay, even all the expensive stuff she tried to go out and buy back when she was doing that, it was never cute to me. She doesn't dress her body type. I just no, no. And this is what she's wearing to the Universal Soul Circus. Okay. Now, next thing on the docket is this green here. This green, and I love the green. That's actually the color in my bedroom. I'm a drenched kind of girl, a woman. But she had this taped up. This is the she's in an apartment. This is the guest bathroom. I don't know if she got permission from the apartments or not to be doing this painting. Okay. But she put the painter's tape up. She wants to get stripes in here. So she put the painter's tape up. The painter's tape was up there, it seemed like to me a good 2 months or so, if not longer. Then she finally went and painted, which was it seems like now almost 2 months ago. It needs another coat. She hasn't done anything. She's sitting around every day. She don't have a job. And so she don't quite understand. You keep leaving that painter's tape up there like that, them lines are not going to come out how she think they're going to come out. So that's what I'm saying with her. It's like, do something. Do something. Like she don't. Yeah. Yeah, this Universal Soul situation. And probably if she was with Dion, it probably would already been painted. Yeah. But yeah, it's like mommy, that's not a universal soul outfit in my opinion, but I guess, yeah, because they going to dinner afterwards. Okay. Well, maybe you shouldn't be going to a place that's going to require that kind of dress if you go into the circus first. I mean, huh? If y'all in a relationship, you got plenty of times to go to that type of restaurant where you need to be dressed like that. But if you're going to the circus, then why didn't y'all pick a restaurant that matches that aesthetics as far as how you're going to be dressed? Just saying.
Maybe like $130. I wear this thing all the time. And then I got on my good American jeans.
Please hit the like
and I just
button.
wanted to wear
Please
something
hit
I
the
knew
like
I would
button.
be comfortable in. Because like I said, going from the circus to dinner, this is an outfit that fits both occasions.
No, it don't, girl.
Then I'm going to just do some little heels.
He's 31.
And that's going to be that.
You'll mention it later.
My hair. Scent of the night is Mojave Ghost. Yum. Like, I haven't worn Mojave Ghost in a minute. It's so good. It's my favorite fragrance ever. Ever, ever, ever. My makeup came out cute. I was doing my makeup without blush. Today I put on a little bit of blush. And it's cute. She's cute. If you are looking for a new flat iron, I've had mine for a few years and it's just so good. It's the Babyliss. You can get it from Ulta. I don't even remember what I was using before this, but this is such a good flat iron.
Look at Sebastian back there. His cute self. His cute Sebastian.
Man, I hope those people find my earrings. Those are my small Louis Vuitton earrings. And I would hate to not have those. Well, I have one. But one is...
And she's the type that can just see something undone or just cluttered and it doesn't bother her. Because like I said, even that last apartment, like the clutter and all that she had up in there was ridiculous. Even when she was in her quote unquote glam room, all that stuff was just threw on the floor in piles and it didn't bother her. So I guess her coming into this bathroom with it looking like this, that just don't bother her. That will bother me. And it's been months.
It's missing. That's so annoying. What time is it?
The current time is 5:39 p.m.
He should be on his way soon. Because the circus started at 7. I'm about to take me like 2 shots. My intentions was to make a drink, but like I said, I was pooped out when I got out of that class.
Right, Michelle.
I was tired. So took like 2 shots. I didn't even get my coffee because I was just so hot and so tired. I'm like, I don't even want no coffee right now. What you meant? I could have drunk my damn Milani. All for nothing. I'm here with flowers. Like, how cute would that be? Like, buy me flowers. But, ooh, I was just thinking as I was walking Sebastian, I was like, ooh, I hope he come here with flowers. Like, how cute would that be? Like, buy me flowers. But I don't want to ask for flowers. I don't want to say like, hey, bring me flowers. I want you to use your brain and bring me flowers. So we'll see. But I decided to carry this like a butter yellow bag, kind of pop a color. I just gotta put my lip combo in my purse, spray some more perfume, and take some shots. Whoa. He's not like a huge drinker. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a huge drinker either. I like to drink. I'm a social drinker, and sometimes I'm more social than him. But hopefully he want to take some shots, but I'm about to take 2 shots by myself. All right, shot time.
I don't know why they always gotta take shots before they go out.
Whoa. 2 shots. Back to back. This is so
like
ice cold. I'm so excited. We're gonna have so much fun tonight. We are going to have so much fun tonight. And this is his only day off because he's doing overtime. It's supposed to be short week, but it's long week because he picked up overtime. So I'm gonna make it worth it. We're just gonna have so much fun, and I'm so excited. Like, I really like him. Like, he's cool. Everything not perfect, but you know. Hopefully, oh, my necklace. Hopefully he come with these flowers though, because I really would like that. That would make me so happy. But I don't know. Cause men are just so unpredictable, bro. Their brains are different. But anyways, cheers to a great date night. I can't even drink it. Well, it really wasn't bad. Take the other one in a minute, guys. Extra. I told him, I said, if he really want like cool points, he'll give me flowers. I get some cool points. You want cool points so bad. We got flowers, guys.
So she told him if he got her flowers. So it was not his initial thought. And in his voice, I'm just a little bit old. I'm sorry, I said this in the last video I did on her. I'm just old on that voice. I'm sorry. I know every man doesn't have a masculine voice, so don't get me wrong on that, but I don't know. I'm just a little old.
And we got something else. I don't know what this is. Why would you get you one? I can't have one too. A Mexican Coke. Fun fact, I don't know if you guys know, but I love Coke. So I'm so excited. I probably will never open it. That's a lie. Ain't no way. When did you go to Walmart? Don't worry about it. This is like my current favorite candy right now. Like candy. These watermelon rings from Walmart, they're so good. Not you recycled the bag, Dad. That's all I had. I've never seen this before. Me neither. Reese's peanut butter bar. We got candy, a Mexican Coke, flowers, and a card. It's the best day of my life. How long is it gonna take us to get there? Oh, good question.
And this is what I'm saying with all the fake with her. Dion used to really, really buy her nice things and nice gifts. He did. And you are acting like you was just with somebody that just didn't do nothing for you. So to say that in your life, that's craziness. You know what I'm saying? She just being so fake. Now look back here in the back when I talk about all the junk and all that stuff. You know, it's like, girl, stop it.
Butterflies. Because I give you butterflies, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna read it?
I mean, not today. I'm reading it in my head.
Okay.
Oh, it's a lot.
She's pretty when she pile on all this makeup. Okay, so, yeah.
That one a little snug. But see, they're
A little tight.
they're different because this one might be bigger.
Ain't no way. I told myself, bro, just go.
But this one looks bigger.
I might have to take this undershirt off. Damn, man.
I gotta turn my camera off. It's getting crazy.
Ain't no way, bro.
What?
And I don't like that lip combination. I don't like glossy looks like that. Anyway, that's just me personally. I'm a matte girl. But let me say this. And again, this is just my observations as per usual. Oh, let me pause his music. I'm trying to override her music because they ding me when you guys probably can't hear her music, but she has some music playing. It's real soft, but YouTube picks it up. Which I don't know why she playing it and it's so soft, but that's her vlog. Initially, this for people that don't know, just kind of learning about her. When she first started talking to this guy, of course, she didn't tell nobody nothing. Over time, eventually, she started mentioning him. But she wouldn't, she's still not showing him, but she wouldn't even play his voice. Like she would mute that out because, she don't do lives. She do mainly all videos. So she would clip him out if he was saying anything. Ever since Gina got married and Gina has been letting her man talk in the back, she's been letting her man talk in the back. Yeah. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. So she's allowing him to talk in the back a whole lot more. Yeah, if you talking about the voice in the back, yeah, that's her boyfriend. Yeah, she wants to be, yeah. But that's what's going on with that. So that's why she's not clipping it now when he's talking in the back, because she's trying to be like Gina, because that she's not showing his face, just like Gina don't show her face. Ridiculousness. I mean, not saying that you have to show the face. That's your prerogative, but yeah. If I have to tell a man about me flowers and he don't think on his own I don't want them, he sounds goofy. Just agree with everything she says. She's trying to groom him for the man she wants. That's why if you heard what she just said, I mean, everything's not perfect, which we know nothing is perfect, but yeah. But you want to big him up like that. The best gifts you ever got is some candy. Really? Okay. Like I stated, all the gifts Dion used to get you, and he used to get you flowers all the time, and you didn't even have to ask for them. Dion used to come in there with flowers all the time. So yeah, girl, stop it. Yeah, I agree with you, Brandy. I agree with you. I said that in the beginning. All right, let's pick it back up.
Y'all, he wrote me a poem. So can I read them the poem or not?
The part about horny.
Yeah, that's the part. I'm gonna just read it. I'm 31 years old. Y'all, listen to this poem. Dear Princess Honey Bunches, that's one of my nicknames. Dear Princess Honey Bunches, me being your man is my purpose. So will you join me on this date to the circus? I know you think my poem is corny, but I hope I get lucky because you make me horny. I put on clothes and took a shower and went to the garden and got you these flowers, the flowers he got me. You're all mine from your head to your feet. I got you some snacks because you are my treat. The snacks. I thank God for my friend. Oh, Cotton is so sweet. Alright, I'm gonna get ready to go because it's at the Gwinnett Mall or something like that. It's a bit of a drive.
That was so unnecessary. She didn't need to read that. If this is your man,
But we're gonna go. Are you gonna take a shot with me?
and he took the time to do that, that should have just been kept personal between you and him. Why did you have to read that for the video? And then you acting like, again, you have never gotten anything sweet before. Like, I don't, this kind of message she's doing is so phony to me. I'm sorry, guys. It just is. And yes, it matters. She's wearing this to the circus. Okay? Yeah.
Hell yeah. I told them you're not much of a drinker. It's in the drawer.
Another song that you play a lot.
I know they about.
I'm gonna change the black laces to the white laces.
Yeah. Y'all,
Woo, that was a great time.
we had so much fun. Our seats, y'all. Well, y'all seen the footage. Look how close I was. It was a 10 out of 10. 10. I done been to the circus all my life. Ever since I was a really small girl. That was probably like my favorite experience. But I wish y'all could see him right now. But turn the car on, boy, it's high.
My bad.
So you telling me when you went to the circus with Dion, it wasn't fun? See, I don't know what she's trying to prove with this, but it's not cute to me. It's not. It's not. Like you can, I'm not saying you can't say you're not having fun with him because, you know, he's your new guy and yeah, you having fun with him. Cool. But just you just going overboard with this. You really are.
And we might have time to stop to like the gas station or something. See how far the place is. I think, hold on. Maybe I need to make sure I booked the right one in Buckhead.
Sorry, I'm gonna go back.
I'm so sorry.
That was our first trip. Alabama.
When I tell y'all, I'm sorry, I know it's dark and I'm going crazy. I had to come home to get Sebastian because we're going to spend the night at his house. When I tell y'all, I couldn't have asked for a better date night. First of all, the circus was outstanding, as always. It was incredible. And it was his first time ever going. He had never been. So it made it even better because he didn't know like what to expect. And he was just as thrilled as I was. He got us the perfect seats. Like the seats were so good. Oh my God. Like then we went to Del Bar. Del Bar was so good. So I feel like y'all put me in like a sticky position sometimes because I'm not gonna lie, that's my boo. I always be wanting to talk about him, but y'all always like, oh, we don't care because you never talked about Dion, blah, blah, blah. That's not true. I always used to talk about Dion. I used to always show Dion and I's adventures. What happened was you guys ruined it, and I told y'all, hey, if y'all don't stop, y'all will never see him again. So when I actually did that, you know, that was an issue as well. But no, like, it's not natural for me not wanting to talk about, you know, whoever I'm dating at the time. Especially if I'm having good experiences. Like, I want to share that with you all just as I share everything else, you know? So
All right, I have to stop here before she goes.
I don't know, sometimes I'll be like,
You're lying. Justy, you only been with 2 guys since you've been on here. Dion and this guy. So stop making it seem like you done dated so many guys that you just want to talk about them. Number one. Number two, this is what I meant when I said this is all you want to talk about. That's what people are saying. You don't have nothing else to talk about but a man. What about you? What about your life? So that's where the problem is coming in for me. You taking on this whole persona of you, this man, that you're supposed to be a whole human being by yourself, and you're dating this guy, and he's adding to your life. Yes, you're happy now, I guess, all the things you're going to say. But ain't no respect in the game when that's all you can talk about is him. He going to work. What are you doing? Okay, so that's the issue I have with you. But you go ahead and you go on.
Just keep it to myself. But at the end of the day, this is my channel. If you don't want to hear it, you don't gotta watch it. You know, I had a really good night though. Like everything was just so. Like one thing I really like about him is how. One thing I really like about him is how intentional he is. Like he is just like, come on now, the car. Like I was like, hold on. I was telling y'all, like, I want flowers. Because, you know, girls want flowers. Like, you know, like, who don't want flowers? But then you come with a card, with a poem. They just ran in on it. With the poem that you wrote that goes with the little candies and stuff you got me. Like, it's just, like, and he's just so sweet. Like, when I tell you, he just, like, I'll tell him. Because the thing about me is like I'm getting older, and I'm not gonna lie, like part of me knew that I would be in this situation, meaning like dating again and, you know, trying to find my person. But another part of me felt like, you know, I was done with that part of my life. Like I had a person, I was cool, we was gonna be together. So I just feel so blessed, and so I've truly, I haven't had many, like, people I'm dating seriously, I haven't had many bad experiences for real. Like, I've just been very blessed to get people that treat me so well. And I'm not saying shit.
Sharon, how long was her and Dion together? Because she's just talking like she's been out here in this date world and it's just been on and popping. How long was she dating Dion?
It's perfect because it's not, but just treat me so well, and he really feels like I deserve, you know, the world. Like he truly do. Like he literally calls me princess. He's like, you deserve everything. Like you do. Like you're just a sweet, sweet little girl, and you deserve everything. And I'm like, yes. You are correct about that, buddy. But that's my boo. I'm just like on cloud 9. I can't even lie. I'm about to go to his house, get undressed, because we had a good time. The whole night, we've been out for hours, but we both like, man, we are pooped. We're tired. But yeah, I'm a happy girl.
All right, hold up, let me get this turned off. Well, that's that. She's another one that we don't end up vlogs properly, and I know people in the chat have been getting on her about that for years. She just ends it. Sometimes she'll say bye, sometimes she won't. She just ends it. And as long as she's been doing it, as many followers as she have, you think she would have more etiquette than that, but she don't. All right. Yeah, I know it was a long time. It was some years. And I just don't, but the whole thing, that's what I'm saying about you being fake. Acting like you done dated all these different guys. And like he's just the best, and you a princess, and you this and you that. Girl, stop. And now what about you? What about you? What are you gonna do with your life? All you can talk about is him. That right there is a turn off to me when it comes to grown women, because it's more to life than that. Okay, that's supposed to be something in addition to your life. What about you? Like I just, yeah, she trying to convince, yeah, that he's just as good as Dion. No, because Dion, you again, I'm gonna go back to the flowers. Dion used to come up in that house with flower bouquet, and they look better than them flowers he just bought. They sure did. He used to do that. So, and they wasn't going on no date. He just walk in the house with flowers, and she knows that. That's why she want him, because she been missing that. Yeah. Not here, Princess too. Yeah, she done went home to meet the family and all that kind of stuff. Girl, he done went home to meet her family. They done did all of that. So let's move on. That's that. But I will be keeping her over here. Yeah, she's superficial and shallow, and she want the aesthetics of that relationship. And like I stated, now we can hear his voice and all this and that because Gina's doing the same thing. Like these women, they really just don't have their own personalities, don't do their own thing. That's why their channels don't really grow, because they don't have any about them. All right, let's move along. If you're coming in, please hit that like button. If I didn't speak to you, hello, happy Friday. You in the bushes, if you can hit the like button for me, I would appreciate it. If you have not subscribed, please do so. And make sure you got the notification bell on, because I think that people are not getting notifications. So please check that so you know when I'm live, when I drop a video. And that would be great. All right, let's go down into Gutterville and go over here with Nika. I don't know why she called herself independent and she relying on the government, but you know, hey, that's what she want to do, right? Okay, so let's hop over here. Now, I pointed this out the other day. We're going to look at this short. She put out a video where she said she had to go get her hair done because wherever she's working, they won't allow her to wear the scarf. That's what she said. Now, she's another liar, will lie with ease. So who knows if she's telling the truth about that or not. But that's what she said. So she's going to go get her hair braided. Now, we're going to look at these two shorts. This first one, this is the one I was talking about yesterday. Of course, this is the second time pulling into a drive-thru, because earlier that day, I don't know, she went to Piggly. She was eating somewhere. She got some food from somewhere. So now she's at Wendy's. Now, what we're going to look at is the fact she has her hair braided, but you're going to have to pay attention in this corner back here. Okay, welcome back. She's doing her best to trying to keep the camera on herself. But back here in this corner, you can see one of her girls. You can see that the hair is not done.
Back to the channel, y'all. Have a banana split from Wendy's. What y'all got? A chocolate what? Let me show you what my babies got, because they acting real weird right now. This thing full up to the top. These they full up to the top. They got a chocolate junior frosty. I got the banana split. It's good? Yeah. So I ain't even talking. So we're gonna try it.
Now again, it's real hard to see, but the little girl is sitting right here. And you can see her hair. Hair looks almost like a Brillo pad. And I'm not talking about the girl. I'm talking about the fact that you went and got your, as trashy as it look, because it look a hot mess. Yes, it does. Okay. If you're going to do that style, you need more than 3 braids. You need to have more than that, because they look thick and whatever. I don't even care, because when you look back here in this corner, your little girl's hair is not done. Don't even look like a comb, and nothing has been in her hair. You can see it right here.
Ooh, it tastes like banana. Of course, it's banana about that? What you know about that? 10 out of 10. Must try again. Okay, welcome back to the channel. Y'all have a banana split. What are you bumping into me for?
They always just sliding around looking a hot mess. Just always flip-flopping, sliding around, just looking a mess. Ugh. Both of them. Well, she got candy in her hand.
What are you bumping into me?
Just like her mother. And just young and just flopping around with nowhere to be, nothing going on, losing jobs, getting fired. Just at some point, y'all gonna been done went through all the places in Sumter. Then what y'all gonna do? You getting fired everywhere y'all go. Y'all getting fired from these jobs, quitting these jobs, getting fired. It's never a good experience with you two. So at some point, y'all gonna been done covered all of Sumter. And what you gonna do? You already got a bad reputation in the town. Like, that's pathetic. Pathetic. All right, let's move along. So we're going to move on over here to her Facebook. Because she's been doing a lot on Facebook lately. That's where she's been dropping all her posts and all that over there on Facebook. So let me find it. All right. So let me make sure you guys can see all of this. So here, got on mute because she's singing, because for some reason or other she thinks she's Whitney Houston reincarnated for some reason, or she thinks she's a better version into Tamala Mann or Yolanda Adams, because she's always trying to sing gospel songs, old spiritual songs. Yeah. So they're not even supposed to be in Walmart. They got banned. That's why they do Walmart pickups now. Well, they was in there. You got in on mute. See, you don't look better than you did 5 seconds ago. They have that Walmart smell like tuna boy, Parmesan cheese, old mop water with dog. Day, true crime. You went in. Nika says the dress cause a night to get fired on a day off. Well, they not. That's what these people do over here. They don't ever address what needs to be addressed. They just want to sweep it under the rug. Yeah, they're always sticking her tongue out, looking crazy. Yeah, just flip-flopping around, looking how they looking. Yeah, she called a banana split, banana frosty. Oh, you know why they're so small? She got them the junior. They got the junior frosties, and she got a small. You know how they go? She got to always get something better than her kids. Like, Betty Jordan would talk about what's natural. Well, it's not natural for women to want to outdo their kids. And always want to have more than what their kids have. Both of y'all known for that, right? Yeah. So here she said, me and Syasia chilling before I go to work. And again, she's singing. And I was trying to get a glimpse, but again, she's going to keep the camera off of her. See? She don't really want you to see, but look at her hair. Look at her. And the little girl is so cute. Look at her hair. And these girls have 4C hair. So when you're not combing that hair every day, you allowing it to get all knotted up, dried out, all of that. And it's hard to manage. But you sitting here with your hair braided, want to sing gospel songs. Girl, hush. All right. So then went down here. Who put me sleep? Who put me sleep? Myself, of course. Good night, Bookie. Sweet dreams. But who told you that you need to do this? And he could say mute, not mute. That's why I say, oh, okay. Yeah, still in Pampers. Beautiful little girl. But you don't do nothing with her. She don't, and for this be her youngest, she never with her. She's always at home. The little girl never with her. I'm surprised she got in there. That's probably a reason why, because she don't have that little girl with her ever. Every once in a while. Yeah. Cute as a Dickens. All right, let's go down here because this is going to lead us into the live. Oh, here. This, I guess, was a throwback. Let me see if there's any music.
Are we cleaning the car out, y'all? I got it washed, cleaning it out, getting everything cleaned up. You know what I'm saying? We're getting it cleaned out. Y'all get over and pick up the trash now. Look at these kids. Don't want to do nothing. Get over here. Pick up the trash. Okay, get over and pick up the trash. Let's go now. Trash, trash, trash. Let's go. Y'all like laying above? Aren't you so afraid of? What y'all doing on this Saturday? Is y'all doing some good things too, like washing your cars, cleaning up, playing with the dogs, running with the cats, maybe saying meow? Maybe just doing nothing but sitting in your ass eating some cookies and some chips and donuts and drinking a cold soda. Me. Anyways, we ain't doing no washing the car, y'all. Lena looks so cute with her little bow. Say bye. Look at Lena. Hey. Vote and vote. I always do that.
All right. Cute kids. Just unfortunate that they have to be with her. All right. So here.
Call on Jesus. Call on Jesus.
Here, yesterday around 5 o'clock, I've been working really hard to provide a roof over my baby's head. And God has seen how hard I've worked to get us to this point. I'm thanking him for all our blessings. Also, I would like to thank my fans, my followers and my supporters for being in our corner and joining us on this new journey in our lives. Y'all continue to wish us the best of luck. Appreciate your encouragement on our success on our platforms. Thanks. You don't need all these hashtags, Nika. That's overkill. It don't change nothing. It's actually childish and ridiculous. Nobody uses many hashtags anymore. Just to give you a little tip on that. It looks silly. Now, and this, like I've said before, always throwing God into the mix. All right, but all this time you've been over here on Facebook begging your fans and followers for money, but you've been working so hard. Okay, so she got the keys. So that's what we see in here. All right. Now, then she went behind that and said, house, now it's time to work on a bigger vehicle for my babies coming soon. Watch how God works. I never say what I can't do for my kids. They didn't ask to be here, nor are they responsible for doing anything. Right now, they're too young to understand what the world is like or about. When it comes to finances, pray for us. Never hate us because we are in this together. The storm is almost over. Well, Nika, no one hates your kids. And it's not a matter of hating you. You're just ridiculous. You're neglectful. You're conniving and manipulative. You're a deadbeat too, right? Because it shouldn't have to come to all this. You've been in this mama game for 20 years. You should have a damn pack. You should be at a job you've been on for many, many years. So don't sit here and make it seem like people hating on your kids. Everybody talking about you. Okay? You the one that keep getting your kids taken away because of your neglectful ways. All right? So all that you need to be clear about. right? You selfish as hell. Yeah. You come before your kids. You know, you are one of the ones that's loud and proud about it's the government's responsibility to give you what you need. Okay? That's you. Yeah, what fans? That's what I'm saying. Fans. Girl, please. So we get ready to look at this live. I want to show you that first. Um, and then we're gonna hop around on this live. Yeah. And people, nobody hates you, girl. Boy, I ain't gonna say I don't know what people feel. But hate, you know. I hate the way you treat your kids. Yes, I do. I surely do. And you can't give me no reason why you do that. There's no reason for your, like you say, the kids didn't ask to be here. So since you know that, since you took the time to write that, then walk accordingly then. Stop putting yourself first if they didn't ask to be here. You act like they did the way you put yourself first. All right, let's move along. We're going to move over to. Yeah, hold the line, talk to your neighbors. You're in the bushes, hit that like button, please. Drop down, say hey, hey. All the things will be appreciated. We like the engagement. And Latrice not in here right now, but I think Latrice was over here in this chat. I think Latrice was over here in this chat getting it in over there. Mm-hmm. And these none of them snatch every benefit. If they didn't have the benefit, she wouldn't want them. Exactly. That's the only reason she want them kids because she wasn't sad. She wasn't even sad when they was taking it last time. And remember, she said the kids was gone for the summer. Don't look like it right here when she got the girls in the back. Yeah. Yep. She wasn't sad. Only thing she thought about was the government, and we should be getting a haul here by next week, a grocery store haul, because she'll be getting them stamps after the 4th. I mean, next week sometime. So we'll see another haul. All right, let's see here. So this a live she just did a couple hours ago. Like I say, we're gonna skip around. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
You have a cold piece. The flies coming in my house. Come on, hurry. You say bring my whole purse either. Well, technically it was inside of Christmas.
See, she turned it real quick, but Sai was standing there in the doorway with a pamper on. Yeah, get ready to be 4. Hair sticking up on the head, all of that.
That's still good, y'all. Yeah, thanks, Ben. Appreciate you. You have a cold piece. The flies coming in my house. Come on, hurry.
See her, she right there. Right there, standing there in a pamper. hair not done, all the things. And here you can see Nika in a new place because it's clean for one thing, and it has a little, decor going on with it. Now you see how clean it look right now. I wonder how long that's gonna last. Yeah.
You say bring my whole purse either. Well, technically it was inside of the purse. I'm still good, y'all. Yeah, thanks, Ben. Appreciate you. All right, now I'm gonna scald the pot. You go ahead and start putting them beans on. I'm gonna put the rice on in that pot right there. Just let me scald everything out. Why do I say about locking the house door when you come in the house, huh? Oh, you didn't. You got the door, but I didn't lock it. You fine. I already locked it. Fine. Fine, lock the front door. Yeah, I already locked the house. Lock the house. Lock the house. You good.
I ain't never seen someone wash out paper bowls, paper utensils, wash it so she can reuse them. Like, this is so crazy to me. These kids don't get to eat off no real plates, no real bowls. I've never seen somebody wash paper in the cheap paper plates at that. It's not even expensive paper goods. The cheapest ones they have in Walmart, and she washed them out. And if you watch her, she's using the same old. As we progress, you're gonna see she's using the same old dirty pans, pots and pans she had in the other place. She just brought all that mess right with her. Like, it's like she don't act like an adult and just have the basic kitchen supplies. None of that. It's crazy. It's just crazy how this lady moves.
What do you think on that? That little girl went outside till 8 o'clock. We're like, check on her till 8:43 whole person. Probably did. No, when Wilson was doing that, so that he wasn't checking her anytime. Probably they got that water really like I ain't got the water there. Yeah, take it out to the bin when I go out. Before I go to work. Welcome to live, y'all. I'm getting ready to cook before I go to work because I got to be to work at 5:30. Well, basically 5 o'clock. So I'm gonna try to get there a little early. I'm getting this food on for my babies, so I depart. We're gonna have we got chicken wings that's already cut up. I'm gonna season them good, and I'm gonna put them in the fryer right quick after I clean the fryer out. The fryer right here. Start off everything. This is fresh, clean grease. So we haven't eat fried chicken wings in a long time. So that's the grease right there. That's good grease. I'm gonna go ahead and wash this out and clean this out real good.
That is not good grease. That grease is so dark. She's crazy, man. She's like, she really don't want to spend any money on her kids, even though they get all them food stamps. She just don't want to do the right thing for her kids. That mess looked like some old dark, dirty mud, and she talking about it's clean.
Let me get all my utensils and stuff because I have to just jump right in the kitchen. This one, this one. All right, we're gonna put all this extra grease in this bowl and take it out the side. Chicken ain't gonna fry right until we clean out the pan. Now come in. That water bottle on that stove right
Look
there
at
for that
that
pot.
mess that she scraping out the bottom. Look at that.
I'm gonna move over on the other side because rinse that pot off and get that rice and start putting the rice in first.
Ugh. They look like some old dirty oil out of pot.
This can sit over here from now. We wash this out. And they get 10-minute pot on the stove. I'm gonna put this one, the big one. I'm gonna put this water in the lock and throw it out. I don't want grease in my sink. Bobby, don't throw this pot out in the field. This water. I don't want this greasy water in the sink. Need you to throw it out right quick. I can't throw it in this pot. Yeah, come on. You come on. There's the pot. There. Now open that front door for him so he can walk out. Why is it hot? Grab the handle right there. That part is warm, that's all. Go out front.
And again, I thought the kids was gone for the summer. Why are they there?
I'm flying them in.
This woman, you got 8 kids. Might as well say 9 of them because Naya always there. And she never buys anything in bulk. She always got these little dollar store dish detergents instead of shopping in bulk. You got all these kids, and this is how you shop. Horrible.
I'm gonna fly around our food. Also, I use some Ajax and wash this out clean. If I wash it, I'm gonna put the grease back in it and let it get hot.
This Liddy B fryer for all
Thank
these kids.
Yep. Come here, one more thing. We going in there. You on the game?
She's
I'm not going to go Timmy's work ahead. Oh, that's the backyard. Which door? Front. Go to the front. The same door? Yeah, front. Go to the front.
Why are you throwing that in the yard? Just put it in the trash can. Oh God, she's ridiculous.
Yeah, the same door you just came out of. I got that clean out good. A little bit.
Yeah, just throwing it in the grass. That's so stupid. Yeah, she said
I'm
pour it
cooking
in
now.
the
You want
field.
fried chili?
Yeah.
And some polka beans and rice?
Look, she's
Mixed with
reusing
hamburger meat?
oil.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Why are you reusing the oil? When you did that haul last month, you bought a couple of bottles of oil. What happened to all that oil?
We're gonna eat then. Hold on, let's do one more run.
Look at that
You done with
little
that?
bitty jar, little bitty thing of the dish detergent.
Sleepy?
Yeah.
Same dirty old pot that she been using.
Well, you can start frying the hamburger. Come on. All right. Oh, that's trash. Break that out right there. That's the last thing I'm even on. In the big pot? Yeah. Give me that time. 4:30. We're not gonna be late. I'm ready that lady about the fire peak. Hey, go, boy. You boys use up all the damn oil and say nothing. This is ridiculous. Yeah, she was like, "Lord, no." Okay, we're gonna plug this up. 4:30. Put this on like this. I'm gonna plug that up. I'm gonna scoop my camera over a little bit. Polka beans we got for the brown beef. Thank you.
She the only person I know that's still eating pork and beans. I mean, I know they still sell them in the store, but she the only one I know still eating those. Let me see. She's going to be fired because she doesn't have a job. That pot, yeah, that's the same pot she been using. She can't even go out and buy a new pots and pan set. Like, yeah, them pots. That one pot is so dirty, but she keep using that air fryer too. I mean that deep fryer, that litty bitty deep fryer. She got all them kids. As much as she fry, you would think she would have something bigger than that. Yeah, strainer needs to be clean. She didn't clean the strainer. Yeah, just throwing things. She told them to throw that nasty, sluggy stuff out there too. So just dirtying up the yard, dirtying up the grass. Just have no coof about themselves. Yeah. Yep, Fifi, we gotta do it today. She did this live, so we gotta do it. We have to address the fact that she done moved, got somewhere else. We gonna see how long the cleaning is last. Of course, she's gonna keep the camera just like this, so you can't see anything. Um, because that's what they do over here. Try to hide everything. So yeah, she's gonna keep the camera real tight.
You sit them over the whole column on that side. Out of my way. Make it a thing.
Like when I tell you this should be irking me with this little bitty bottle of dish detergent, it just irks the crap out of me. And then she didn't even clean out the sink. She always cross contaminating though.
Thank you. Can you something to eat? Why you staring at me?
One spoon. No, they only got one spoon.
Why you talking to me? What smell real good?
And the fact these kids gotta eat this.
Miracles, miracles. We ain't got no seasoning in the cabinet. I could have got some. Sure, the boys get in here and cook and use all the seasoning stuff. All right.
Because
Well,
that's
chicken
all
gonna be
she
fried
uses,
for later.
seasoning salt, girl. That's her
Fried
seasoning.
later. I ain't about to do it.
Seasoning salt. That's it.
Like somebody eat the floorboard in the and go outside, see some of the floorboards. That's all.
Yeah, she don't even own an air fryer. If she had an air fryer, that would work out better too. Fifi. Hey, Marjorie. Hey, Diane. Yeah, she don't have an air fryer. She don't have basic kitchen equipment.
Hey, this shit might work like that. I'm not right now.
I'm gonna fast forward here in a minute, guys. I just want to look at a little bit of this when she sees.
Then
we're gonna move on.
I gotta go to work. I can't do that right now. I do it on my break. Yep. Get in and broke this. All right, chicken got to go back up.
Girl, they ain't kids ain't broke that rice cooker. You broke it. You the only one that use it. She always blaming everything on the kids. If you were there, maybe they wouldn't break stuff. Maybe they wouldn't eat up everything. But you don't be around, so they have to do what they have to do.
So they ain't got no seeds in the house. And they say nothing. I'll take the bottom and sit here and figure it right quick, and I'm gonna go outside and get down in the bottom of my floorboard. We got the chicken that's supposed to be fried. I got the grease right here. You got the hamburger meat over there. You might put a pot of rice on.
She got to go outside and get the seasoning out the back of the car, guys. Yeah, because we know she hid everything in the car. There's some shit here. I ain't never seen nobody do no mess
They had some spaghetti the other night. I cooked a big, large pot after they had got out the food. They had spaghetti for dinner. I cooked a big, large pot. I mean, a large pot. So this was the extra noodle that was left. Everybody had a lot to eat after they got out the food.
Yeah, right.
So I'm taking that out to the main garbage when I'm top.
Liar. They had a lot. What's a lot? Yeah, because you lying.
I'm gonna go outside and check while I turn that grease on. Might be
She did not clean out that sink, and she just put them dishes over there. Mm-hmm. Just put all the rice in there, girl. I'm gonna leave a little bit in the bag. And why can't they have French fries? Why do you have to have rice? I understand. Let me say this. I said this a while back. Say it again because some people maybe didn't hear me. As it relates to her being in South Carolina and having rice with every meal, I get it. I understood it before, but when I went back to South Carolina and actually went, on some more tours about the Gullah Geechee and all of that with the rice, it has a very big significance to people that are born and raised in South Carolina. So I get it. I get it. So I'm not really going to put her down for having rice every meal because I get it. I get why she's doing it. But yeah. But why can't they have fries or something too? Yeah. It's like, yeah. It's a cultural thing though with the rice. I understand it.
How y'all doing? Victory is mine, oh Lord. Go on to my Facebook. If you follow me on Facebook, you should be able to know what's going on. But go on to my Facebook and you can go on Facebook and you can see our journey. I want to you see you get ready to go. When you get ready to go, just check to me what's the house. But I ain't trying to be late. I'm about 4:40 now. I got to get out the door. I'm gonna check see if they got any seasoning in there. If they don't, I'll turn the grease off when I get back tonight. On my lunch break, I just go by the store and get some. Break it when I get off in the morning. Lunch off in the morning, I'll just have it. I'll just fry it. Yeah.
So what are they supposed to eat if they don't eat the chicken? Just rice and beans? Like, girl, really?
So can opener was these boys need to put it this about everything. And when they took the damn can opener. Oh Lord. Junior talk.
And if
All right,
she
I'm
go
gonna turn this
live,
grease
if
off
she
right
don't
here.
even
I
really
got my
talk
rice on the
live.
stove now. I'm about to put a top on that. Over here on this side, let me show y'all something. On this side right here, my meat in this pot gotta drain right here. In this pot, gotta be drained. Then we got the rice over here on this side. Turn this damn thing down on the stove until she comes. Huh? Tupperware.
So she got a gas stove now. They gonna really been unburnt.
God will do it. Yes, He will.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta believe Him. No. Handle me, handle. I get this girl.
Not y'all over there tussling with the bookies.
Handle. Oh, yes. All right. They all be cooking now. I don't know. Everybody cooking now. She got her stuff organized. She won't be cleaning shit all over my kitchen.
They about slow as it. They slower than Liv's crew.
So I don't tell you to try to not stop making pancakes. Where the dishes were. You making pancakes? Well, what's in here? But I ain't know. Come here. This way.
Okay, whatever.
Now say it. Come on, what you about to say? Yeah. Yeah. Yes, it is. No, but why you slam that door?
Why are you saying that? If she slammed the door, she's not even in here. I'm just fast forwarding a little bit, guys.
Brand new bottle, season right now.
Yeah, all that was in the car. That's what she.
I can season the chicken a little bit.
That's
Let me
what she
turn it back up.
get in the car, guys.
Give me a time. 440. So 440 left. Okay, I got.
You gotta have seasoning.
I'm gonna go out the door and finish this one.
Everything. She used no other type of seasoning. Just
I'm gonna be like that as soon as I get in this damn job too. All right, so put the chicken in here. I'm gonna let Nia finish off everything. 2 for side, 2 for Lena, 2 for Kira, 2 for Isaiah, 2 for Long. What about taking it down? 2 for Parker, 2 for Nia, 2 for HJ, 2 for me, and the extra one. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Back in. Got 2 for everybody. And they got all that extra meat right now.
So she actually counted at 2 pieces of chicken for everybody. Everybody's different age, different gender, different size, different appetites. But everybody, she even counted 2 for Papa. So everybody get 2. And then she put the rest back in the refrigerator. She won't even cook up all the chicken. Yeah. But she loves her babies. She do anything for her babies. But she stood there and counted out 2 pieces of chicken. But she'll go pull her ass up somewhere and get her a 10-piece. Yeah. And then she wants to say all that other food. That doesn't matter. Why does it have to be 2 counted? 2, everybody get the same amount of chicken. She's a mess. Boy, is she a mess.
We ain't got to cook with it. Moving around. All right, so we're going to use some of this seasoning right here. Huh?
It's seasoning salt. It's salt.
When you look at the seasoning right here,
You sprinkle it on there like it's garlic powder.
Got water in the bottom of it.
Look how much you use.
I'm in a rush. I got to get out of there.
She a mess.
And put my work clothes on. Good. That out.
And did she even wash her hands when she came back from being outside?
You got a whistle you got though? No, she got one of my trouble toy pieces and she throw it. Oh, really? You ain't got.
It's almost at the end, guys. We're gonna roll this out because she's gonna talk
about the garlic too.
She's gonna talk about the her new place.
That ain't even good right there. That was the only one that used the whole container of garlic. Leave it alone, bro. It won't hesitate. Now the boys, yeah, they the one that's going through the seasoning salt. Making sense. Did you just use seasoning salt? Yeah.
Look how much she put on there. How much you? And then she used seasoning salt too. There's no other seasonings in that house. Now she put some garlic powder or whatever on there, but they can't get lemon pepper. None of that. It's always just seasoned salt on the chicken. Yeah, the boys are going to use a lot of seasoning because that's all they used to. That's the only thing you use. That's the only thing in the house. So why wouldn't they use a lot of it? They don't know any other seasonings. You don't ever buy anything else. You see, she reached over there and put seasoned salt in the damn beans because you do that. Nasty. Just nasty. And somebody in her chat talking about she know how to fry some chicken.
You supposed to put seasoning salt in? I thought you didn't. Oh. I said, what's his? Meat to the rock. I sure ain't look at it. That's what you call rushing right here. No, gotta feed my babies before I leave.
Seasoning, salt, and flour. Lord have mercy. Yeah. I cook 6 wings a piece for my 11, 18-year-old, and I get the big fat pieces. Yeah. 2 pieces. And she sit there and count them out. And they put the rest back in the refrigerator. They can't even get 3 pieces if they wanted 3. Mm.
Oh. Now I'm gonna let that fry. I'm gonna let Nia finish this off. I gotta get dressed for work. Gotta be there at 5, basically 5:30, but I better be there at 5 because they're ready to fire people. They ain't playing. So they ain't playing. That chicken gonna fry good. That grease real hot. And I'm hot too. But it's right there.
Oh, I know what she did too. When she put that other chicken to the side, because she want that for herself. So when she come in from work, she gonna fry up the rest of that chicken for herself. And it was more than 2 pieces. That's what that was about. They get 2 pieces, but she get more than 2 pieces. So that's what it was. Wow.
Shit. Right there.
Poured all that chicken water in there and then sanitize the sink out. Yep, that's why people talk about people busy with that washing chicken, but don't sanitize their sinks out. Mm. Mm-hmm. And use no kind of bleach in that sink. Yeah, chicken
Too
juice.
hot until they find a place.
Yeah.
Let's do not come with their negativity. I've been had a place. I ain't never was hotter. I just decided to
I think that's our girl Latrice because that's the person that said she came out of hiding until she found a new place. And that's what she read.
go live. Just to get up here for my fans and my followers, just to know that everything was all right. But I've been had a place. I don't know what y'all talking about. Never hiding because I not had a place. I've been had a place. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck they talking about. They're on a whole nother level right now.
Yeah, you've been at a place, but on Facebook, you just posted it yesterday. So that's why I showed that first, guys, because I knew that she said this because I saw this part. So it's like you just posted it on Facebook yesterday, and now you come in here doing this live today. Yeah, but you been had it. Okay, if you say so.
I've been here. Been signing. Seal and deliver, baby. Been here.
Let me see. Let me see.
My hot sauce right there. That's right there. All right, y'all. I gotta get up here. I gotta go to work. I'm gonna see y'all later. I'm just did a live in the kitchen cooking for my babies before I go to work. I'm gonna let Naya finish off this little bit here. We got the beans over here, and we got the beans right there. We got the rice over here on this side, but they having fried chicken beans, poker beans mixed together, chicken, fried chicken. That's what they having for dinner. I'm gonna see y'all later. I love y'all. I love y'all too. That's truly. They come over to my Facebook, show some support on my platforms. Thank you for all love and support. I love you guys. That's truly. I'm gonna see y'all later. I gotta go to work.
I'd be surprised if that chicken tastes like anything, cause just all that seasoning salt and just flour. It's nothing else with it. No mustard or nothing. Like she got that little square thing sitting in that little picnic table thing. It was look like it was sitting up pushed against the wall like it always do. The one she had in the old place. When she kind of panned the camera to go to the stove, you can see it over there in the corner. Yeah, they don't have a true and tried dining table that hold everybody. No. Mm-mm. I don't see it, Fifi. I've seen somebody in there with PETA Patrol, but I don't see nothing about pink in here. Was that you? Unless she have Mars and somebody, well, I guess Naya probably one of her Mars that went in there and zapped you out. Probably went in there after she stopped, got off the live, and went in there and took out the went in there and deleted stuff, I guess. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see. Okay, I see what you're saying. The pink dog. Okay, got you. I see what you're saying. Okay, I was looking at the name. I wasn't looking at the emoji. Okay, got a new eyebrows and hairdo and still look a mess. The lies you tell. Mm-hmm. And again, I think this is a Latrice right here. Our Latrice. Got y'all got up in there because she don't do the subscribers only, so you able to get up in there. But whoever this other person is, this Peta Patrol. Yeah, they was kind of doing some stuff too. Because they said, why don't you use all the rice in the bag? You gonna leave that little bitty corner in there. And then all these people sending her sent her flows and high fives. Yeah, her little chat, the one her bookies, they worse than Rumi over there. They worse because she definitely do her kids worse than that old thing over there. I mean, they kind of neck and neck, but still, just the whole idea that y'all support her the way that y'all do is wild to me. Wow. Yep. But that's what we got on that. Hey, Banana. Which is why I'm calling something CPS and telling them there would be a protest and calling news places she ain't going to work. I got to go work live. I don't see steam coming off that water, right? And just don't be always cross-contaminating in that kitchen. Yeah. And that's one of the first things, when you go back and look at all my old recordings on her, that's what I always address, the nutritional neglect. The nutritional neglect with her. She don't feed them enough, and then she don't feed them the proper foods at all. At all. Like 2, you gonna count chicken and get 2 per person. And we already see how she do the nachos and all that nonsense. That's not enough, and it's not nutritional. You're just gonna give a few Doritos with some meat and a little bit of cheese, and they supposed to go to bed full. Yeah, and we see you making this chicken dinner. Well, what about breakfast and lunch? They out for the summer. So what did they have for breakfast and lunch? Yeah. Right, Marjorie. I don't know. Maybe it's from a private person, people that don't check credit. Maybe she got some help from CPS or some to government, some to somebody, maybe because it works out like that pretty much anybody can get a place to stay. Somebody's willing to rent to you until they regret it, because these same type of people, because I be seeing that on TikTok, and these people that have rental properties, and they like this one lady, I don't know if it's a lady or a man because I see so many of them, but we'll just say it was a man. He rented his property out, and he said that he, was giving these people a chance because, yeah, they had, a bad situation and blah this, blah that. And when he went in his property after they left, when I tell you they tore that property up, I mean, destroyed it. And he was pretty much like, and this is why a lot of renters are going to, you got to have this first security deposit, first and last rent. You got to have this, you got to have that. But then y'all want to sit out here and cry and moan when nobody don't want to rent to you. Because this is what you do when you give people a chance. This is what they do to your property. That property was destroyed. And it was going to take him thousands of dollars to get that place back up how it needs to be. And it's just like, how people just leave properties like this. And it's always the people that you give a chance to. You want to come with your sob stories. You got all these kids. You got this, you got that. But you don't take care of nothing. So, yeah, we knew Betty Jo was live today, and she wasn't saying nothing. Kept making it going black and muting it and going behind the screen and all of those nonsense. Like I stated, she got pulled at the bushes because she always watching everybody. And so that she's so predictable. So knew she was gonna come live because she's sitting over there watching other people's lives. Can't help people that won't help themselves, correct? And they want to cry the blues, and these people crazy out here. They want you to have this, make this amount of money and pay this kind of security deposit and first and last month. Hell yeah. Because when you tear their place up, they need to have some money in the pocket so they can fix their place back up. Yeah, it's crazy. But I be seeing them videos and people leaving properties. That's crazy. Again, it's just this big wide world, and we walking amongst these people. That's really what it is. That's all that we really walking around with these people, just how they move and how they act. That's one thing again I say about social media is we really get to see these people in real time. Yep. And that's what they be saying on them TikToks. They stopping all of that because it's just that group of people. And you might find one or two good ones, but them one or two good ones have a hard time renting because other ones done made it so bad that they put them all in the same pot. You know what I'm saying? Like you might be a good Section 8 applicant, but the 10 before you were not. So we're not dealing with you. That's just that we're not doing it anymore. Yeah. I know that's right, Fifi. Me either. Hey, Harriet. Me either. Not like her, Betty Joe. Next, I don't. That's not my life. I don't. Yeah, true crime. She is. Yeah. Like I stated, she was over there, keeping it close to her face. She was against the wall. Whenever she had to move, she turned the camera off, muted. She was doing all that nonsense. So yeah, of course her chat. Oh, I'm glad you okay. I'm glad you safe. I'm glad you this. I'm glad you that. And someone in her chat say, we know you got an apartment. We just want to make sure you're okay. And she gonna say, what apartment? Because she was out somewhere. I don't know what she was doing. Yeah. Because I told y'all the other day, she be in the YouTube streets just after she wasn't coming live. She out here peeping and creeping like she always do. And that's how come she came live today, because her favorite reactor came on and did that skit today. So she drug her out the bushes. That's all that was. She's, like I keep saying, she's predictable. So of course she had to come out here so she can get a little attention on herself. Yeah, she do it all the time. Like I say, whenever her favorite, because she look at everybody, but her favorite reactor, whenever she come out here and say something or do a skit, she goes live after the fact. And that's exactly what she did today. Just like they gave Liv a chance that she broke that lease, supposedly. Exactly. Yeah, supposedly. Because some people thinking she got evicted. Either way, if she broke the lease or got evicted, yeah, they gave her a chance. Either way it go, you're right. Because word was she had her baby, and I think two of the boys started that rumor to see who all would talk about her and what they say. Yeah, she's still whatever. Did you notice where OJ was today? No, I didn't notice. Did y'all figure it out where she was at? I just watched a few minutes. I didn't. No. I mean, I know, she bring the drama and the foolery of it all, but when I say I'm kind of just really over her and her fucking antics, I am. And she's not really She's not missed. I forgot. I was trying to delete that. Yeah, she's not missed. Where do you think, S.C. Johnson? Where do you think she might be? Because they was over there talking about the kids was playing and jumping and all the things. So, where do you think? And she talked about, yeah, we're gonna spend time with the family tomorrow for the 4th of July. Girl, shut up. Nobody cares, but the people in your chat. Yeah. That's what he's saying, S.C. Johnson. What do you think? You keep asking questions. We're just chit-chatting right now. I'm no Cynthia, however you say your name. We're just chilling right now. You got to get the vibe, catch the vibe. We just did 2 reactions on 2 different individuals. Now we're just chit-chatting. That's what we do over here, okay? All right. If you can't catch the vibe, then you might not need to be over here. No, group home. No, she's somewhere. She probably wherever. I don't know. I don't know where she at. But like I stated, I'll be honest with you, I really don't care. It's just something for us to talk about, because eventually it all come out like it always do. That's why these little antics that she's trying to do is frivolous, because people gonna find out eventually anyway. So just stop the bullshit. And you so your loyalty gang, you don't even want to tell them anything. You don't want them to know anything because you think you hiding something from your haters and your stalkers. It's so silly. You're just too old for that. You're just way too old for it. It's ridiculous at this point. Yeah, it's just no. I mean, she might be somewhere trying to get some services. Wherever she might be somewhere trying to get, because she said, asked the lady up there if you can, she said the lady working over there asked if you can go up there, whoever she was talking to. They want to go up somewhere, and she said, ask the lady. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, Banana. It's so silly. It's silly. Like she already, and then again, loyalty gang. You don't tell them nothing, and they just steady be over there kissing your butt, and you don't inform them of nothing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Um, yeah, it doesn't matter either way it go. If she left Texas, it still lends to the whole concept. You got to pack up and move. You 9 months pregnant by yourself, drive somewhere by yourself. None of that changes. That's still out there that you have to do all of that by yourself. And you so busy. I'm gonna go be with family tomorrow, but none of this family really do anything for you. And I'm gonna say it again, like I said it before, and I'm gonna get off of here. If she went back to California and she ain't got her own place, it's not gonna last long. If she went back to Florida and she ain't got her own place, it's not gonna last long. And I'm standing 10 toes down in that, because she's still who she is, and she's not gonna be able to be up in somebody else's space acting and moving the way she acts. It's not gonna work. So no, she was sitting out somewhere, because she wherever she was just sitting, like, yeah. Very laughable and pathetic. It shows, the severity of their dysfunction in their brains and how their brains don't operate properly. It shows all of that, because ain't nobody hating on them. I hate the way you treat your children. Yes, I do. Yeah. You feel she hasn't been on because they found stuff on her. No, she ain't been on because she probably was traveling, trying to travel with them two kids and being that big and pregnant. And then she thinks she hiding something from people. Because if you really think about it, she's embarrassed, number one, because everybody's already said it. You got to pack up, move. You doing everything by yourself. You ain't got no help. Ain't nobody helping you. Ain't no man helping you. Nobody's helping you. That shit is embarrassing. She's just not going to admit it. Because if she was a real content creator, she was moving, she would have used all that as content. She's embarrassed. And she knows she embarrassed the fact that she gotta go and live with somebody else. She is on the run. That I definitely agree with. But she thinks she doing her big one by not coming on camera. But again, everything will come out. It always do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't think she's in the shelter. I think she's somewhere. I don't think she's in the shelter though. Mm-hmm. She'll probably get fired, Matic. I'm sorry to be negative, but yeah, she'll probably get fired. But if she is working, it's all to benefit her. I mean, she'll pay some little bills here and there, but she's not working enough to actually take care of all those kids. Mm-mm. Yeah, couldn't afford to hire help. She couldn't even afford to hire packers. She's embarrassed because again, she be over here peeping and creeping, and everybody's been saying the same thing. Your generational wealth, you couldn't. I know I kept saying it. You couldn't hire no packers and movers because there's companies out there that do both. You could went to Thumbtack, TaskRabbit. You can hire you can hire packers through Thumbtack and TaskRabbit. They'll come over there and pack it up for you. You couldn't even afford to do that. And you had to wait till the 21st to get things really popping and moving. Yeah. Her ass is embarrassed. But she got to put on that brave face and all that all the time. Mm-hmm. I'm not a part of LSA, guys, so you guys would have to tell me what they said because I'm not over there. If you don't mind telling, you can tell. If they don't mind you telling us, you can tell us because I'm not over on LSA. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But you remember that wasn't that roommate? Well, somebody said today they saw her in Shreveport? But remember when she was at that girl's house, that other lady's house? Didn't she have popcorn ceilings and something like that? Which you can go anywhere and have popcorn ceilings, but right, 32, yeah. She don't want to show that she really is embarrassed. She really is scared. She's all those things. She is. That's one reason why when she called herself moving up out of there, she didn't film it all the way. Because it is what it is. You actually sitting over there, got to move, and you as big and pregnant as you are. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, she should be embarrassed just by her life altogether. Like, your whole life is just a big lie. It's a big embarrassment. Her whole life. Now you up here running back to whoever you running back, wherever you going. You always got to run back to your mom and them. And you going back to every time you go back to them, you got a new set of problems on your hands. Yeah. Come on. Your whole life is just like we already said, dumpster fire, shit show. She's at her mom's in California. They found the place. Because if someone said that they saw her in Shreveport, she had to be going towards California. She wasn't going to Florida. That's a giveaway right there. So you done drove. That's another reason. You driving across some states and you pregnant. Hell no, you don't want to come on live. And after you did that drive, your ass tired as hell. By yourself? Because did anybody come fly down and drive with her, or did she do it by herself? That's a lot. That's a lot if you're not pregnant. And 2 toddlers. Shit me. No, why her butt ain't been online. She just been looking at social media. She's a mess. Her life is just a mess. Just a mess. So I'm going to say it again, no matter where she at. They sure are the truth, because I sure will use them. You just got to make sure you find the right ones, because some of them are big scammers. Thank you, Fifi. That's where I'm at with it. Because first of all, California's expensive as hell. So I'm just throwing this out here. I don't know nothing. I don't be out here researching nothing. It's just my theories on top of my opinions. That if she in California, we just gonna say, like I just stated, it doesn't matter if she's in California or Florida. It's not gonna last long. If she's living with somebody else, it's not. If she's back in that house with her mom and them, it's not gonna last long. It'll be all kumbaya for a good couple of weeks. And after she had that baby, she gonna want to get loose and want to have men around and want to do all the things, because she don't meet men where she go that they have their own place. So y'all know how she get down. All right. So all that ain't gonna work. Being on live, talking loud, playing loud music and all that. She's not gonna be able to do that there. And that's gonna stifle her. Just like she wasn't able to do that at Raquel's house the first time. So even as she went to Florida and went to Raquel's house. No. Even if she went to Florida and Raquel's house, it still would have been the same thing as far as how she's going to act. How she want to get loose and do all the things she like to do, walk around half dressed and all that stuff that she like to do. She's not going to be able to do all of that. Living in Raquel's house, and she ain't gonna be able to do all that living in over there with her grandma and her mom and them, or whoever living in that little raggedy house. Yeah. So no matter where, either place she go, it's not gonna be long term unless she get her own place. And then maybe she'll be able to do what she do, I guess. So, oh yeah, California got good benefits, but it's still a very expensive state to live in. Very expensive. The gas, all of that is very expensive. So, yeah, definitely more expensive than Texas. No, if she's going to... Oh, yeah, you're right. So if she was in Shreveport, she'd been going towards Florida, not towards California. You're right. Yeah, so if they seen her in Shreveport, she wouldn't have been going towards... Yeah, she would have been going... But I don't even think they've seen her in Shreveport. Let me see. Yeah. If they'd seen her in Louisiana, yeah, she would have been going towards Florida. That's correct, not California. So, who knows? Like I say, I don't care either way. She's going to have to deal with her own life. But again, like someone said before, she pregnant, just going to pop up at a hospital in labor. No medical team, no doctor, nothing. She just popping up pregnant. It's crazy, man. Crazy. Yeah, just a pathetic existence. Yeah, that's what they say. They say the stepfather don't care for it, and they also say that Raquel's husband don't care for it. So I don't know how they, I don't know if it's any of it's true, but that's what they say. That's what they say. And if so, then they need to stand up and be men and be like, no, she's not coming here. That's it. That's all. That's the way that should be. if that's really the case. It all comes out in the wash. It always does, right? And like I say over here, time will tell. Time will tell. Yeah, Melody, yeah. California is expensive, especially right now in this political climate we're in. Yeah. And you had some things going on. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got shit going on. Hmm. She have 5. She get ready to have 6. We're here soon, Harriet. 6. She's has will have 3 in her care, but she has had 5 kids and only have 2 in her possession because she ain't really taking care of them in my book. She do the basic bare minimum, but yeah. Yeah, she running. I definitely agree with that. What people are saying, she running. She definitely running. Cause who just gets up and pack up and move at 9 months pregnant? You know what I'm saying? Come on, guys. We've said this before. You have you in the military and your spouse is being moved, and even then, sometimes she won't go. She'll just stay where she's at and have the baby. Just depends on what's going on with the duty change. You know, all of that is a factor in that, of course. But if you in the military, yes. Even if the person got a new job, a spouse got a new job in a new state, they wait until she have the baby because they got a medical team wherever they might be. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's just doing this, just going across, moving to a whole new state and they pregnant by themselves. Come on. Yeah, nobody's doing that. Breaking leases and all this bull crap she got going on. This is crazy. Yeah, just driving. And then want to come with these old sobs. Everything that's done to me. No, even that little short she put up about and I don't think I can play it because it's probably have music in it. But if you go look at the short she put up a day or 2 ago, it's like, girl, stop it. You a silly ass girl. You so silly. It's ridiculous. If thing, nobody could go through the things I've been through. So much has been done to me. And none of y'all could ever survive the things that I've been through. Like you're the only one in this world that doesn't have trials and tribulations. And some people got trials and tribulations that they didn't even have any play in it. It wasn't even their fault. It's just called life. Everything that is happening to you, you had your hands all in it. You are the reason that life is happening to you. Based on your decisions, your lack of decisions, your lack of good decisions, everything is happening to you because of you. And again, he said again, some people are going through it and it's not that they made a bad decision. It's just what happens in life. Okay, so stop all this where you the only one. Yeah. You the one that decided to lay down and have unprotected SCX. That was all on you every single time with random men. That's on you, girl. You the one decide not to go finish school and learn some things and not go back to school and learn some things. And that's all on you. You the one decided to come on this internet and show your ass and run your nasty, trashy mouth. That's you. Where nobody likes you. Like, girl, stop. Stop. If she could comprehend the truth of what some of us have overcome, she'll dig a hole and climb in it. Right. And I admit, no, I have not been through the things you've been through, Betty Joe, because I didn't make the decisions that you made. Like I said before, I've done some off the wall things. I've made bad decisions when it come down to relationships. All the things. I've been through things as well. We all have. It's just a matter of how you come out of it and what decisions you make going forward. Even if something happened to you and it wasn't in your control, you could just been in a bad car wreck and lost your car. Your car got totaled out and now you can't get to work like you need to. That's life happening to somebody, but they sit and thought about how am I going to make this work so I can get transportation to and from work until I can get me another car. That's feeling sorry for yourself, being in the blue dumps about it, but then coming up out of it and making a plan. You don't do that. You just don't. Anybody asks you about plans, you start tongue start flipping all kinds of ways in your mouth because you don't know what to say. Yeah, but she has failed face first when she went to jail. They should have kept in there longer. You know what I'm saying? Like that, to me, that's one of the ultimate falling on your face is going to jail. But what do we say about that? You went to jail because you went to jail because your kids got taken away because you're unfit. Okay. Well, let me wake up. Let me shake myself loose. I got to get my life together. Let me get my life together. I don't have these 3 kids here. Let me get my life together so I can be an example for my kids. I've already shown a bad example for them being taken away from me. Let me get my life together. And no, that wasn't going to happen in a matter of months. But you done had 6+ damn years and you still ain't did nothing. This time you could have got your GED, went to college, went to a trade school, all the things. Be working in a career right now. That's what you could be doing right now. In whatever state you want that to be in. If you want to stay in Florida, you could have stayed in Florida and did that. And just made a way to see your kids when you can see your kids. And I'm talking about 6-7 years ago. I'm not talking about these last little stints of running to Florida. This is what we're talking about when we're talking about all the years you have wasted. You could have, again, your GED, college not your thing. You could have went to a trade school. You could have had some things up under your belt right now, including a career, and still been doing YouTube. Still doing YouTube. But you decided not to do that. Quit, people. Nobody's holding you back. Nobody's holding you back but you. Exactly, Banana. Exactly. Yeah, her mistakes are self-inflicted. Just repeating the same mistakes over and over again. Don't learn nothing. Yeah, everyone has made bad decisions. We learn from them and do better moving forward. Yeah. Because sometimes even in a bad decision, you got to take it as a learning experience. What did I learn from this? You know what I'm saying? And yes, people slip and slide all the time and still make bad decisions and all this. But at some point, you got to stop and you got to change the direction of your life, change the directions of your decisions. You just have to. And everybody don't. That's why some people do wind up in jail, in prisons, or in the grave. Because they just don't ever want to change their lives. And some people are not in the grave and they still DEAD. They just walking around here every day. And that's her. You just wake up out of grace. You wake up every day, but technically your insides, your thought processes, they DEAD. Mm-hmm. They are, in my opinion. When she lost custody, she should have stayed Raquel until she got her mentor and kept up with the plan. Yeah. And the fact that she's always saying she could stay with her family. Okay, stay with your family and pay your child support then. Right. But she can't because she can't move how she like to move. Sitting up on TikTok drinking, talking loud, cursing. She can't do that living with them. She can't do that. So, and since she don't want to change how she rock and roll, because even she was saying before, like, I had this baby, I'm gonna be turned up. That's the only thing she talk about. Even though we know she's not gonna be turned up, she never have been. But that's where her brain goes, right? And getting her body done. It's nothing about getting her life together. It's always just about turning up and getting her body done. And you almost 40. No, she can't change what she is. She can work on it. I would never tell people what they cannot do. It's not an overnight thing. Like I say, people keep saying she need to go therapy and all this. Yeah. But it's going to be a long process because she first has to be accepting of the therapist and what they're saying. And that's being a narcissist, she struggles with that. So therapy will be very, very hard for her. Very hard for her. But I'm not the type of person to say what somebody could never do, who can change, who can't change. You got to be willing to do it, though. When you hear the people talk about it, it's something they was willing to do. Even you talk about a drug addict or alcoholic or a person that has an eating disorder. The change comes when they ready for the change and they actually putting in the work. That's when the change comes in. It's not just what everybody else wants them to do. Everybody want her to go get help, but herself. She the only one don't want to do it. Even people saying, "Oh, Gerard wanted her to go to therapy." Okay, even if she would have went, it actually wouldn't have changed nothing. It wouldn't have, because he wanted her to do it. She didn't go because she didn't want to. But even if she would have went, being that it wasn't her idea, it wouldn't have worked no damn way. It would have been a waste of time. That's it. That's all. Just like I say with parenting classes, people so quick talk about people who go to parenting classes, if it's not something that they want. They doing it because the judge said they had to do it. Check the box. Nika done been to parenting classes. Look how she moved. She did it because they told her she had to do it. So, yeah, she doesn't even acknowledge that there is a problem. And when you're not willing to do that, you can't change. That's any of us. If you can't recognize that you're the problem in the situation, then it's not going to change. And it don't even have to be as severe as her. And that's something I have to tell myself. And I sit back and be like, dang. And I got to think about the part I may have played in that. It could even just be something that you said. If you're not willing to acknowledge what you said could have, lit the flame, then it's not going to change. Right? We don't know if they have or not, though, a double dose. And something I thought about with that too? That they know she's mentally off. They know that. But what can they do about it? I mean, she's almost 40. She's a grown woman. Sting, be quiet. You the bad one. While you trying to focus on everybody else, that's why I told you that you need to be in the classroom. I ain't told you no way to be in no hallway. You need to be where I told you, and that's in the class. See how you don't listen? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, there's no cure for narcissists, but she can work on managing how she move, especially with the right therapist. She can at least acknowledge when she's going into that mode because they can give her the tips and the tricks and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no way she has to continue to move the way she's moving. And again, that's just in my opinion, that she doesn't have to continue to move the way she's moving if she was to get the right help. And it's going to be consistent. It's nothing that's going to happen in a few months. This girl is almost 40. So you got to think about 30 plus years of this. Because people don't just drop out of middle school. So like I said before, it's layers and layers and layers of her issues. It's not just a one layer situation with Liv. She has layers on top of layers of issues that would have to be uncovered. So it would not be something that's going to happen in a year, 6 months. It's not. But again, she still will have to be willing to dig her feet in if it's what she wanted to do. See, true crime, you getting tied up with Steve. Yeah, you getting tied up with the wrong crowd. Mm-hmm. I'm getting tied up with the wrong crowd. Y'all know how that work. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just saying double dose. We don't know exactly what our parents are saying, but you'll hear people out here, stories out here of people saying they just gotta wash their hands of them because there's nothing you can do. And that's a reality. There's nothing that you can do. You just gotta wash your hands and let them live their lives, and you just go on with your life. Because the only family she got is Raquel and Stella. You never hear her talking about no cousins. You never hear her talking about nobody on her quote unquote daddy side. Right? Nobody fools with her. Mm-hmm. No, she not. We know she not going to. And being that she says that, I don't even care. Let's say she went to jail, right? And the judge ordered her to go to therapy. It's still not going to work. She just going because the judge ordered her to go. Now, let some big revelation from the universe sprinkle down on her. And, she actually listening to what the therapists say, because, of course, it has to be a good therapist, because not all therapists are good therapists. That has to play a factor in it, too. Then possibly, who knows? Anything is possible, in my opinion. Anything is possible, but, yeah. Yeah. But, yeah. That's what just have to be her deal. And as we can see, she's only getting worse. So, what can you do? Yeah. Yeah, they can bake her actor then, but still, what's going to happen? Just like Nika, she has 13 siblings and a mother. Not one deals with her. Very telling, right? Real quick before we go, guys, I said I was going to go a long time ago, and I am for real. After I mentioned this, see if y'all heard this story. Y'all hear about that story out of Ohio where they went there and got those 16 kids up out of there? Y'all hear about that? And that girl started having kids when she was 13. I've been hearing bits and pieces of the stories over there on TikTok University. Bits and pieces of the storyline, and a bunch of triplets and twins and all that in the mix, and all of them pretty much came from that girl. Oh my God. Yeah. She was 13, he was 18. Mm-hmm. Yeah, truly disturbing. Yeah. Yeah, it was 3 sets of twins. Yeah. Hey, OG. Lord have mercy. See what I'm saying? Like, these people out here, not that, I know y'all know this, because over here, intelligence is up there. So when I'm saying it like that, guys, I'm not really saying necessarily towards you guys. I'm just making a generic statement that we walking around here amongst these people. Like, I be thinking of this kind of stuff, guys, when I'm driving. Like, you really don't know who you driving beside or who you behind, or when you drive past houses, we never know. We never know what's going on. We never know. That's what I'm saying. Like, even these women we talk about over here, like, and then when you look at their chat, like, yeah, these people really out here amongst us. They amongst us, right? And another story. I know I can only hear bits and pieces, Melody, because I tell y'all, my mind, I soak in things, and that's why certain stories and stuff I just can't delve in. And like I did the Jarvis story. But this one with these, I'm just going to dip and dab here and there about that. Also, another story I heard, and this is, oh my God, this world is so well. This man in Mississippi was sleeping with his daughter. He started sleeping with her when she was 15, and they went on for like 2 years. And he got discovered because the mother went in her daughter's phone and saw the text messages. And he was in jail, and he told the judge that the daughter came onto him. Yeah. Yeah, you saw they were two OG. Yeah, they just been popping up today. I mean, these stories just been popping up left and right today. I'm just like, God, you know, oof, it's something. Oh yeah, I know. Like Alabama still got on the books that you can get married. Like when you, yeah, they still got all those old laws from back in the day. Some people still got those on the. And this political party climate that we're in right now, yeah, they want that to really be on the books for most states. That young kids can get married at a young age. Yeah, because they all operate in that same frame thought process. They really do. They do. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you saw it this morning, OG. Yes, I saw it not too long ago. Before I came on live. Yep. Me too, true crime. Me too. Because I be like, and I just again, I've been hearing a lot of those type of stories lately with these old men, which again, we most of us know that's nothing new. The internet is just making where we can actually see it. This is nothing new with these old men sleeping with these young girls. It's nothing new. And yeah, and it's always been kept in the family and don't talk about it and don't this and don't that. So now these men are just getting caught. They just getting caught now because they get sloppy, putting it on text messages and social, DMs. So they getting caught. That's the only difference now. Because back in the day, you didn't have all that. You didn't have social media and technology, so it was real easy to do that. Now they getting caught. That's the only difference, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. Because you and me, a lot of those that when they tell their stories, they will let you know that happened to them when they were young. So getting cocky and they get sloppy. Yeah. hmm That's what I think when I see people with nasty furniture by their trash yesterday that was in their house. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What was his true crime? You said it was and found in the bed with bed sores all over him, and he was cute little 7-year-old boy. Yep. They said two of the kids had to be life flighted out of there. Out of the one with the 16. Oh, you in Ohio, long hair? Okay, I'm not familiar with that part of the state. They say it's like Appalachian country. It looked like it. Yeah, the way they look and the pictures I seen. And then the thing about it is the 13. No, now she's not 13 anymore. But the mother, they showed a picture of her when she was young. She looked nothing like that now. Oh my God, yeah, them rugs and everything else they had going over there done took them through there. But yeah, they look like that. They look like them hillbillies. That's what they look like to me. But the thing about it is, in this type of situation, this is not a race thing. You know what I mean? Like this is not something like, oh, only this group of people. No, 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 no. We're not gonna do that. Now I'm all about it. Pretty much everything could be about something dealing with race, but we're not finna do that with this. Nope. Not the stories that's been coming out. Nope, nope, nope. I'm saying they look like hillbillies because that's what they look like. But hey, yeah. Yeah, you're right, 80%. That's the data on that. That is the data. Yep. That's even boys that are getting girls, not even necessarily girls, but women pregnant. When he's young, she's an older woman. Yeah. When he's young, it's usually a woman. Yeah. hmm Oh, so that's why they went in there, because they was doing an investigation about something else. And they said the 16 kids were in one room together. All in one room together. Yeah. Girl, this is so sad. And it's just, for me, it's like, and these kids just all about the kids, right? Like their lives just be taken from them. And you imagine, well, and I hope this ain't triggering anybody, but even the story with the 15-year-old, her daddy. Wow. Mm-hmm. It's sad. Oh, that old big roomie moving. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, just that gutter snipe mentality, moving and breaking leases and all that old nonsense. 12 by 12 room. Yeah, he's smiling in the mug shot. Got his nerve to say she came on to him. What are you talking about? Like, it's a mental condition when you hear stories like this, because it you got people out there like rooming that you can go sleep with, and you ain't got to pay nothing. And you got the ones out there you gonna have to pay, and you got some you ain't got to pay that much. And of course, you got the ones they gonna expect a whole lot more. There's levels to that thing, but you can break it all the way down to rooming. You ain't got to pay nothing, but you out here messing with little girls, because that is a mental thing. I don't know if y'all seen. See, here we go. I'm finna be on here forever. But I saw this one too. This lady, I don't know how she caught the man, but he supposed to be her fiance. And she confronted him, because I think she found some stuff in his phone. And he was messing with little kids. I think he was just messing with boys. And so she audio taped him and asking him, why you do that? Why you do? And she was going in on him. And he was like, it's just something, he just have the urge, and he just pretty much wants to just control them. Yeah. And so she's like, you need to go turn yourself in. And she was trying to make him go turn himself in. So it was like the little video clip of all that. And I think she finally went to the police station, but I don't know if they did anything about it or not. Yeah. And he called himself being engaged to a woman, but here he is over here. And she said, where you be finding them at? And he said he was going to different websites. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. They do. And just like I said with Naziah Harris, unfortunately, she was KIL, but her life would have been, she wouldn't have had a good life, because the way he groomed her from age of 13, her life was just doomed to hell. It really was. It really was. And she would have been one of the girls people want to walk around calling her fast and all of that, just because of how she would have been moving. She was damaged goods. That man damaged her. And there are a lot of young girls walking around here like that. Like that 15-year-old girl. A lot of girls walk around here, they all into sex early. And most times that's why. Because somebody has done something. But people don't want to talk about it. They just want to call her fast. Yeah. Don't want to look into what's really going on. They just want to say she's fast. And girls don't just be fast for no reason. That's not how that works. So, yep, the world is wicked. Well, it always has been. It's just now we can see it because of social media. Because like I say, this ain't nothing new. Men, pedos, and all that, this ain't nothing new. It's just being exposed now in real time. That's it. Remember he tried to mess with her and his daughter years before, and Shannon ignored it when he reported to her. Yep. Well, he did. Messed with both of them. He was another one that messed with his daughter. He did mess with his daughter. Yeah. Yeah, Shannon ignored it. But that's why we said over here that Rumi, Betty Joe, in case y'all know who Rumi is, she's a prime candidate for men like Jarvis. Prime candidate. Prime candidate for men like Jarvis, because they look for women like her that have kids, and they will put him on the pedestal and will believe everything that he says. She's a prime candidate because she's already said it. He didn't, when she was talking about Zolo and these other men that she had in there. He touched my kids. How do you know? No, I'm not saying that they did. I'm just saying, how do you know? So that's the first thing to come out your mouth instead of actually knowing for facts. If you let your baby lay in the bed with a man, random man, okay. Did you see the story out of MO where the lady was feeding her kids only 250 calories per day and the 1 year died? Lord, nope, I didn't see that, Danny. See? But people want to sit up and talk about, people that don't want to have kids. But then we got all this going on out here, what people doing to kids. That would be killing me. Because there are a group of people out here that really want to come at us because we don't have kids. You're selfish, you're this, you're that, nobody wants you. But then we got a whole group of people out here that's causing harm to said kids. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that one, Steve. Yeah, 7 years old, weighing 255 pounds. So now we got the opposite. See how they go? Yeah. Well. This is sad. And I don't want us to get in a sad mood, but this is just the reality that... No, Melody, don't leave us. I'm finna get off here too because I don't want people to get sad, but this is just the reality, right? And it's so unfortunate. But this is the reality. Yeah, she turned them in, but they was acting like they didn't want to do nothing about it at first. True. Yeah. So, y'all, it's just a mess out here. It is a mess, but this is the world we live in. This is the world we live in. And think about the people that don't get caught. It has to take something tragic, like with the 16 kids, like she said, they was going to investigate something else. And then the thing with Naziah had to come up missing for them to finally do, even though he already was a pedo on file, but he walking around on the streets, right? Able to keep doing what he was doing. So it took the missing of Naziah for them to really dig into what this dude was doing. Yeah. And the one that slept with his daughter, the 15-year-old, he has a record for pedo too. He has he has a record for other things too, but on his record is some pedo stuff. Yeah. So this is what we're talking about out here. Yeah, people just be with people, and yeah. Because like I said, a lot of y'all probably don't listen to the phone calls with Jarvis, but all them women he was on the phone with, they knew. After a few months, they knew exactly why he was in jail, and they were still talking to him on the phone, sending him money, putting stuff on his books, taking his phone calls, doing all that. Yeah. So, yeah, there are women out there that will support that. Yeah. Yep, they looking at their kids, and they look at them first. You know what? You can pick up on somebody's energy. Let me see what type of woman this is. She got all these kids. Let me talk to her for a minute. And they know a woman that really love her kids and that's gonna ride for her kids and gonna look out for her kids, and a woman that's not, a woman that's gonna put more energy in them than their kids. They see all of that. And Liv is an easy target because she's like that. You can see it right off the bat that she's going to put more energy in the man than her kids. And if you willing to let a man come to your house the first time y'all chit chat on the phone, even through just the DM or through an app, a dating app, and you inviting them over to your house, come on. Yeah. Men aren't as stupid as some people want to make them seem. Come on. Right. They take every call, video, writing letters. I love you at the end of each call. He cursing them out, calling them N-words. And Kizzy, she the biggest one. Now, the fiance did eventually was like, I'm done with you. You a liar. You this, you that, you this. But that Kizzy and that Nay, oh, they was sticking it out to the end. And Nay had a whole lot of questions, but she was still sticking it out. And Kizzy said she wasn't stopping. She was going to be right there to the end. She wasn't leaving him. And her daughters told her to leave him alone, and she still wouldn't do it. Because they had been seeing all the stuff on YouTube, and they was finding out everything. And she knew it. And she still was like she wasn't going to leave him alone. And she knew, and she didn't have no kids by him. She didn't have no need to be talking to Jarvis. She had no kids with him. And she was the main one that wasn't going to let him go. The main one. Yeah. So these women out here. So just, yeah. Yeah. Kizzy was the worst to me too. Yeah. Oh yeah, Nay is delayed because she tried to stand up for herself, but he always swinged it back around on her. He was a narcissist, manipulative. He was all the things because he would always spin it back on the ladies. And he never explained himself. Never explained himself. Nope. But these men are out here. Yeah. My child ain't missing, so I don't care. Wow. And she got grandkids too, don't she? And I just wonder now, all these ladies, how y'all feeling now? You know, now that he's no longer on this earth, thank goodness. Because me and my hairstylist used to talk about it, and I have found out that, you know, he was no longer with us. I was like, okay, good. I was here good when I first heard about it. And my hairstylist reached out to me, and she said just that. And I text her back and say, well, I didn't feel no ways about it. Good. You know, I know some people want him to suffer, be in jail and suffer, whatever. You know. Yeah, but that'd be for a lot of people, Danny. When it's not them, they don't care. Right? Until it hits home, until it knock on their front door, then they care. Yeah. If it would have been her child messing with Jarvis, yeah. Or Jarvis over there touching on one of her grandkids. Because he touched on a little bitty child too now. He did. He did. I heard at one point she had took all her social media down. You got that right, 80%. But, you know, but again, I always say this. He gone, good riddance, but it's so many more out there like him. You know, so many more. There's some kids suffering right today. So, yep. But that's that on that, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get up off of here. I appreciate y'all being up in here. Thank you. If you didn't hit the like button, please do so. And I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow or not, but and I don't celebrate the 4th of July. So, you know, if you do, you do. Be safe. All the things. Oh, yeah. He gave one of the babies an STD. And did y'all hear them? I know we got to go, but I keep saying this, but you have no idea who is Jarvis' butt, Steve. Oh, you should yeah, you need to do yeah, OGO, so you can come out the bushes, so that's what you like. Yeah, I can talk on them things too, child. But dang, I forgot I was gonna say STD. Oh yeah, so did you hear the call when they talked about the one of the ladies had an STD and they had to take him to the clinic while he was in the jail, but he didn't even want to discuss that. Yeah, he didn't want to discuss that. That was in one of the calls too. Yeah. I forgot who it was because he talked to so many women. And one of the ladies, I think, was cursing at him about it or something. And he just never would admit to it because he never admitted to nothing. Never. He told the girl that he got engaged to the other lady. That was a mistake. Oh, he was a mess. Ooh. He was a mess. He never wanted to discuss anything. It was Nate. Okay. All right. Yeah. He never wanted to discuss narcissists, just like your girl over there. They don't want to discuss nothing. And he always flipped it back on them. Even with Nate. When Nate would hear stuff and she tried to bring it to him, he would always flip it back on her, start yelling at her, calling her N-word, trying to throw back in her face what she done. He always wanted everybody to be faithful to him, but he wasn't faithful to nobody. He didn't want nobody going out. And like but one thing about Kizzy, though, I will say she will curse him out. She will curse him out. I will give her that, but she's just sticking by him. That just wasn't it. But he didn't want them going nowhere. He didn't want them sleeping with nobody else, but he was sleeping with everybody. And they never been to his house. How you engage with somebody and they never been in your house? She had never been to where he lived, but she was engaged to him. Oh, she went to fertility doctor? Lord, girl. Steve, you're not going to be helping nobody do nothing. You're going to be right in that classroom, probably straightening up the desk or something. I don't know why you think you're going to be ripping and running about. The fiance didn't know he had a car. Girl, these women, see? And that's another thing, like if I say for me, done made some dumb decisions, but God, dog, when you see some of the stuff these women were doing, I'm like, I don't feel so stupid now. Even though it's in the past, I don't even feel so stupid. I was like, dang, I'm not the only one. Like, y'all, I don't know. And then just to think that when these women was like, even if you listen to what they're saying, they didn't see him a lot, but they still say they love him. Because they like, well, when you get out, you're going to be ignoring me anyway. I ain't going to see you anyway. But you love him. And just to think when he wasn't seeing them, he was messing with Naziah, a 13-year-old, and his daughter. Wow. Yeah, he would park up the street and walk to her house. Yeah. And I wonder what they thinking today. You know what I'm saying? When you hear these calls, because y'all didn't know them calls was going to get out. So even when he passed away, then y'all could have felt how y'all felt and went on about y'all business. But now them calls out there, people can hear everything that y'all was saying on that phone. Y'all can hear what he was saying to you. And then he'll hang up with one and call the next one. And then he remembered everything. He remembered which one was doing what, which one was doing this, which one was doing that. He remembered everything. He never got them messed up. And told all of them he loved them. And then when they didn't say it back, he got mad. Oh, boy. Just to think he not the only one. Oh, yeah, they took care of him in lockup. They sent him money. They put money on his books. They sent him letters. They sent him whatever they could mail him, books. Kizzy was sending them books. They was doing everything. Yeah. He had a rotation of almost 10 women. And at least 8 of them was sending him stuff. Mm-hmm. Yep. Sending they last. And they was one of the ones sending her last. She's sending it to him. Yep. They sure were. Well, he wasn't, because he said he pretty much made it, he pretty much in so many words said he was too good to eat that jail food. He went to the commissary, ordered his food, and cooked in his room. Yeah, so he always had to have stuff, money on the phone and money to go to the store. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you know what? I don't even feel sorry for the daddy, because the daddy wasn't even in her life. Like, that girl was over there in pure hell living with Annette and Shannon, and he was nowhere around because his new wife, yeah, all of a sudden now you want to be concerned because she was missing. Yeah, so no, that girl's just living a life of turmoil, because even her mama knew how Annette was, and she left her child over there with Annette. So, that generational curse stuff, guys, that should be deep. It'd be real, real deep. Real deep. Real deep. Yeah, OG. We in the same, we on the same page. You know what? I was thinking somebody probably is going to try to do a movie and go have to interview those women. I wonder who all going to sign on. Because some are probably too embarrassed to sign on. Yeah. Because remember, we, like someone said, like he was up in there pretty much having orgies at the shop with Nazaya and other girls. He was doing a lot of actual deviant things with Nazaya in that shop. A lot. That's why I say she was damaged. She was damaged. And just to keep getting pregnant by him, that's... Yep, that's what I said, Pretty Stone. And just to think there are a lot of kids out here, that's their story, that's not even a one-off story. And the only reason it stopped is because she came up missing. Because I don't think his intentions were to KIL her. He just wanted to get rid of that baby. And it went too far. So, Look at Steve. Yeah, see, you ain't doing something right. Yeah. And he was in jail. And he had a roster of women he can call. He spent all day on the phone. He hang up with one and call the other. Hang up with one, call the other. I'm going to call you back at 9:15. He be ringing that phone, calling them back at 9:15. Yeah. He spent a lot of time on the phone. And then he was texting them. Because, they can text from jail now. And then he got letters. Oh, yeah. He had a roster. Yes, he did. And you already told you about you, though. You can go be with Betty Jo. I told you that. And I thought of somebody new. We was talking about the other day. Oh, Tiana. If you want to go to Connecticut, you got Tiana. She available. She only got one child. She gonna cook. Now that's one thing. She gonna cook. And you also got Shayla over there. Now she got a lot of kids, but she gonna cook too. So you got some choices out here. I don't know what you're waiting on. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's what it was, Fifi, and it went too far. Yeah, it went too far. Yep. Because he knew once they found out that, a lot of questions was gonna start to come out. Yeah, me too, OG. Because he ran away. He ran away more than once. It was just that last time he didn't come back. Uh-huh. Oh, that house was a house of horrors. You got locks on the refrigerators and all that. Yeah, that house was horrible. Them kids was just there for the money. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See what I'm saying? It doesn't happen to a lot of people. They just never talked about it. That's what I'm saying. This is nothing new. It's just who as an adult now want to talk about it. And I didn't watch the video, but I saw a girl started her video off saying, now that I'm a little older and I want to talk about it, she was getting ready to talk about her daddy. And now I'm not talking about the one with the 15-year-old. This was a whole totally different story. She was getting ready to talk about what her daddy did to her. And I just clicked off it because I'd already been seeing all that other stuff. I'm like, it's too much. Yeah. So yes, a lot of people are gonna get brave enough, healed enough, and they telling their stories. So yeah. Mhm. Oh yeah, I feel like Shannon knew. Shannon, that's again, that's generational because Shannon was groomed by Jarvis, so she know exactly how Jarvis moved. He did it to her. He did the same thing to Shannon, so she know exactly how he moved. Annette was went through that too, not with Jarvis, but she went through it because she talked about it. It was running down in the family. Down in the because some other man in the family tried to touch on Naziah. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. People want to keep everything in the keep everything on the wraps and it just keeps happening to kids. Yeah. Well, okay, well then Tiana's your girl. Tiana the one for you. Mm-hmm. Right, Fifi. He knew everything. He wanted to feel needed and important. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't them type that want to feel needed and important. He's so damn smart. Yeah, that's how he moved. And that's how he was able to swoop him too. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he was a mechanic, Steve. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, yeah, I believe he knew what he was doing as a mechanic, but that wasn't only thing he was working on, right? Destroying lives. That's what he was doing. Yeah. Just couldn't be. But he also had his own issues because he was touched too. So he had his own issues that never got taken care of, never got healed. So, like they say, hurt people hurt people. Mm-hmm. Hurt people hurt people. Yep, yep, yep. And it's like you see with Betty Joe, hurt people hurt people. So that's why she do her kids the way she do, because she's walking around a broken, hurt individual. Yeah. So, but all right, guys, let me get off here because we don't really turn this into true crime. But I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Um, what true crime? Because y'all, some of these I have to go on here and look and release y'all comments. So I don't want y'all thinking. Um, yeah, your comment because if I didn't say anything, because I probably didn't see it till I go over here and release it. I was trying to see what you said. Steven Stern, the one who unlocked his girlfriend, 13-year-old daughter, because he was making videos of being forced to do things, and the mom made her sleep in the same bed with him. Oh, I saw some story. I didn't listen to it. I just saw the headlines where a woman killed, or I should say killed, unalived, a woman unalived. I don't know if it was her boyfriend or her husband because she found out he was messing with her daughter. She sure did. Mm-hmm. See, I don't know who Jen Soto is. I don't know who Jen Soto, but she did. Mm-hmm. I saw that the other day. So, yep. But again, let me go, guys. So we'll be here all night talking about these different stories. Unfortunately, that's sad, right? That's so unfortunate that people can keep bringing up different stories based on this topic. That's so sad. So sad. And then it's people that's close to them, family members, not even strangers. Wow. Mm-hmm. See, I cannot because I get to being all in my head. Um, yeah, some people snap when they find out that situation, right? Doing it to their kids, and some don't. So how about that? Some push it on the rug. They tell the kids they lying, ignore the kids, do all the things. Yep. Say it didn't don't you that person didn't do that, you lying, and still got the man in the house. Mm-hmm. Yep. But let me go, guys. Y'all, again, thank you for being in here. Thank you. I will see you in the next one, and please stay in peace.